All right, I started the stream. Cut all slurs.
Dude. Dude. Dude.
Oh fuck, hold on.
We're live right now.
Yep.
I'm really glad I told you to stop listening to Dex before we went live. Everybody would have made fun of you, bro.
Fucking Dex.
Dude. I'm surprised you've never seen a Mac Danny video.
I still don't know who that is.
He just reacts to like Dex on TikTok.
Well, I'm glad I've never seen.
No, I mean they're pretty funny. They're pretty funny.
Dude, Dex, that's like watching TASM reactions for fun.
There's somebody making fun of Tasm? Yeah.
No, I don't want to see it.
Why?
Dude, it's TASM. It's like would you watch footage of a concentration camp if someone was making fun of it?
Concentration camp owned compilation?
I'm just saying, it's horrible either way.
You think Tassim versus being at a concentration camp?
Mm.
Yeah, how did I know
No,
which
hold
one you
on.
were gonna
No, wait.
pick?
No, is it the concentration camps from?
It's the bad kind.
Damn it. Okay, but is it how the Republicans view them? As in, they weren't
No.
all that bad. Oh, fuck. All right, I'll watch 30 minutes of Tasman then.
No, you have to watch the whole movie.
Fuck. All right, fine. I'll watch it.
I think you would run a concentration camp to get out of watching Tasm.
Okay, now that's different. It's easier.
Dude.
When did you finally feel ready to reveal your face on Swag Stream? I wasn't ready. He doxed me.
I mean, he agreed.
Nope, I was doxed. I texted you on Discord, like you said, and you didn't respond. Damn.
Wait, who? What?
I'll get to that. 6 is white? Yes. I am white. I say the N-word frequently because, I mean, it's just fun to say.
Dude.
Right, buddy? A white guy from Texas. I'm not from fucking Texas.
You heard him. Brand New Day is not, but well, I'll save it. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Preliminary thoughts, chat. Before we start this. For one, he has Spider-Man 2. I don't know why. He has Spider-Man 2. I have Spider-Man Brand New Day for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Appreciate the membership, Good Judo. Shamblane, I believe I just answered your question. Preliminary thoughts. Which movie is better?
I don't even trust your chat because they've said shit like Infinity War over The Dark Knight before.
Yeah, Infinity War is definitely better than The Dark.
It's not even close.
I don't understand your love for that movie.
Well, I just don't. It's that I don't think Infinity War is that good. The Dark Knight is a classic, though.
How do you not think Infinity? What's bad? What's not to love in Infinity War?
I
Where
mean,
were you
it's
watching
a
Infinity War
good
and you
movie.
couldn't get it,
It's a good movie. It just doesn't like blow me away.
dude? But Dark Knight did,
Yeah, it's got a better score, better
dude. Heath Ledger's
performances, a
Joker
better
was
villain.
crazy. Oh my god, bro. Dude, Heath Ledger. Like, yeah,
That
he
is
did
what
good,
everybody
bro.
that is what everybody brings up. But notice how that's not the first thing I said, and you just
Bro,
ignored the thing.
you were like you talking about the score.
The score is better. Hey, bro. I guess movies should have no music.
I mean, I,
See, I already know
I
how
wouldn't be
ass
opposed.
is.
I got two of it
Guy who
running,
thinks
okay?
movies should
My
have
fault.
no music is on y'all's team. New
No.
Day
Hold on.
fans.
I'm just saying. If movies had no music, they would still be great. That's all I'm saying. Movies
I mean,
obviously
they
should
would
have
be
music.
good, but they would suffer like a lot, bro.
Some of I'm thinking about it. My favorite movie scene, I can't think of the music just playing behind them.
Weren't you just talking about how fire Delirious is like last week? Imagine if JJK didn't have Delirious.
I'm fine with that.
Oh my god. He is so fat, bro.
Six got hella recency bias. This is what I hate about niggas, bro. Anytime
It's
something new
either
comes out
recency bias or
or
nostalgia.
nostalgia, yeah, like, dude, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe I just like the fucking movie. How about that?
Damn. Damn.
It
Robert
was
Downey
it's
Jr.
just
over Christian Bale. I can see that. Like that is respectable. Particularly Iron Man versus Batman. Like I think Christian Bale is a better overall actor than Robert Downey Jr. But
the Iron Man
um,
movies are mid.
I can see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man being a better performance than Christian Bale as Batman. The thing is, though, Iron Man is one of like 100 characters in Infinity War. Now, this is not necessarily like how I would go about approaching like improving this movie. This is more of like a personal preference thing. But did you feel like Thanos was too weak? Like I felt like people kept getting really close to beating him. And I didn't want it to be like that.
In Infinity War?
Yeah, because in the original Infinity War story, he's just like fucking murking everybody.
No, I didn't feel like he was too weak. I mean, they almost beat him.
They almost beat
They
him
only almost
twice.
beat him once.
No, because Thor could have killed him with Stormbreaker too.
I mean,
And that's one of the
that was him kind
Avengers.
of being like off guard though. Like Thor just started throwing the what's the axe called?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker. He just started throwing Stormbreaker at him. He just had to respond.
You see
So
what I'm saying, though, right?
yeah,
Like, I'm not
I guess
saying
I
that
get it.
this makes the movie bad, but if it were up to me, I think Thanos would have felt a little more unstoppable.
I mean, bro, he fucking whooped Thor. He whooped the Hulk. Uh,
That was
he
weird, right? He beat the Hulk with less gems or stones or whatever, and then he goes and like Captain America is just holding him in place.
he's holding an arm while Thanos isn't trying.
It's Captain America, bruh.
But he's
They
like,
give him
but Thanos clearly isn't. As soon as Thanos wants, he just pop, and now
again. This is
he's
not
dead.
like a serious criticism of the movie because Captain America can just be that strong. But I'm like, damn.
No, he can't. No, he can't. You gotta watch this dude called Dr. Dulio. He made Itachi vids on why Itachi was wrong on the clan massacre, and his backstory was just to feel bad for him. What? His backstory was to feel bad for him. Okay. Well, I don't really want to
His
ruin my day.
backstory is him killing the clan, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure I get it. The one guy that I reacted to last stream, his name is SK. He sent me a friend request on Discord. He wants to talk about Brand New Day. I told him I'm up for it. So that'll probably happen sometime in the near future. Whoop
Go
his
ahead and
ass,
put your
Daredevil.
list. Go ahead and put your list on screen for everybody so they
Yeah.
know.
Send me your list as well.
Bet. This fat fucks list, everybody.
Someone's getting their car broken into. This is my list of Spider-Man movies. Hold on, let me.
This fat fucking
Yeah, the
greaseball ass
fucking.
list.
How do I add text to this shit again? Maybe like this.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
Oh shit.
I forgot.
Oh shit.
Dude is falling apart. Has to argue for a Tom Holland movie and his whole stream falls apart.
I'll argue for Tom Holland for the rest of my fucking life. It's fucked up. I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life because of niggas like
Whoa,
you.
whoa, Six. Can you ban Nino One Piece 3? He said Batman merch Spider-Man. Can you ban him?
Like, this is what I don't understand about niggas that lie like this. Hold up. What is
That
it?
is
Batman
dangerous,
Merc Spider-Man.
dangerous, dangerous
Now
misinformation.
we're gonna ask you to clarify here, Nino. Do you mean in a fight?
In any case, it doesn't matter.
The one you were talking crazy on. Fuck off, Millie. Why is Far From Home that high? I love Far From Home.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Far From Home isn't even better than Homecoming.
Far From Home is overhated. Just goated.
Shit, we should do that versus Spider-Man 2.
I'm less confident in that. Bro,
I
this
will
list.
give you that Far From Home has a better villain.
Yeah, Mysterio's fire.
Not
This
than Spider-Man 2, but than Brand New Day.
Mysterio's better than Doc Ock.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No,
Yes,
he's
he
not. No,
is.
he's
Yes,
not.
yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Yeah,
No,
yes,
he's
he is.
not. No, he's not.
Toby's
No, he's
villains
not.
suck.
Wow.
Goblin is ass. Then he's good in No Way Home.
Yeah,
Doc
hold on.
Ock
Go ahead and
is
cap.
decent, I guess.
Go ahead and cap. Go ahead
Harry
and cap.
Harry's actually pretty good. Harry's actually pretty good.
You heard it here first, folks. Harry is the only good Spider-Man villain in these Raimi
Yep.
movies.
Dude, Goblin is ass in the first Spider-Man movie. He just is.
Not true. I mean, they brought him back because he's so popular, but you know,
All right. Obviously,
most impactful
he's not
Tom Holland
ass.
villain.
He's not. Yes,
Most Im-
he's better than No Way Home. You know, I think that. You know, I think he's better than
Tom
No Way Home.
Holland's most impactful villain so far is one of Toby's villains. I just
Also, I've
wanna.
been trying to say this list does not tell the full story. Okay, like the
There's like gaps here, I imagine.
yeah, there's a gap. There's not only is there gaps, but the gaps actually aren't even that big. Like the first three on my list gap the next like five, and then Spider-Man 1 sits in its own little tier, and then TASM is all the way at the bottom where you can't even reach that type of hell. Both of them. If there's seven
I'll
hells,
meet again,
TASM 1 is in the
Spider-Man.
sixth hell.
Exactly. Naruto and
Naruto.
Sasuke versus Thor and Hulk.
In the
Depends
MCU,
on which version. Yeah, MCU Thor and Hulk lose.
yeah, they would get
Other
molested.
versions. I assume we can spoil Brandy Day in super chats, right? That is up to six,
Yeah.
but I don't want to
If
sit here.
niggas ain't seen Brand New Day by now, I mean, why the fuck did you even click the stream?
Misery, misery, misery. Exactly, bro. Like they just don't got quotables like that in the Tom movies. Like you
This
can't
nigga
even
put
name
no.
a
I just
Tom
realized you
quotable.
put No Way Home beneath Tasm.
I did.
Oh my god,
No Way Home sucks.
dude. No, Tasm is another level of hell.
No Way Home sucks, bro.
Fuck no.
It's bad. I can
Even
put
if
it over Tasm because Toby Maguire's in it. But
we'll
that's
do
Toby
that.
Maguire's weakest performance.
Like the fact that it's even like it's touching Tasm, it's touching it.
Bro, Spider-Man 1 is touching Tasm on your list.
Sadly, but that's only because I couldn't put infinite gaps in between them.
I see, I see, I see.
Because the inhibitor can set up so much stuff, especially post Doomsday / Secret Wars. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I am turning into like a
Hold on,
fucking
wait, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like today, I'm a dictator. I'm not hearing Tasm over anything. Like I don't know, niggas say Tasm over anything. You just getting timed out. I'm not hearing that. Fucking Tasm. Tasm is not better than any movies at all.
It's better than TASM 2? No, TASM 2 might be better.
No, I'm talking about like the Tasms, either of them.
Oh, the TASM duology, I see. Can you believe that we almost had to suffer through a third one?
Have you heard the shit that was gonna happen in it?
Yes, Richard Parker was going to come back from the dead. Well, he already did, actually.
Hold on, let's have some common ground here for a second, because we both don't like these fuck ass movies.
Yeah.
TASM 2. What is so terrible about TASM 2?
So it's like the problem. There's a lot, right? The core one is it's the same problem that everybody has with Spider-Man 3, except I think it is significantly more pronounced in TASM 2, which is that there's way too much going on, and it is a product of corporate greed. They are less concerned with putting together a good movie and more concerned with putting together a cinematic universe. That will be relevant later for this discussion, but it's probably at its worst in like TASM 2. Like, there's good ways to do it in TASM 2, like the dude walking past all of the Sinister Six shit in the Oscorp basement is probably a good way to do it. Um, Bad way to do it is like having Rhino and Electro and Harry all be villains in one movie, and the Harry Osborn plot is at odds with the Electro plot. Like they don't really have anything to do with one another until they coalesce. Um, Too much shit happens. I mean, a lot of the performances are really bad. A lot of the music is really bad. Like there is stuff to like about it. Like it has a cool suit. Obviously, it has good special effects. But even with the good special effects, a lot of the shots are really muddy and look very ugly. There are some really, really, really bad lines here too. I mentioned bad performances.
You're a
Dane DeHaan's
fraud,
perform
Spider-Man.
exactly. Dane DeHaan's performance as Harry Osborn is generationally bad. Yeah, that's what. What do you think is bad
Why does
about that?
Spider-Man not give Harry his blood? Give me the good reason behind it.
Because it's gene locked. It's so
But he
that's
doesn't
I
know
completely
that. He
forgot about
doesn't
that.
know that. When he tells him no, he's like, no. Spider-Man's like, Harry, I'm not going to give you my blood because you might die. Harry's like, nigga, I'm dying anyway. Help
Yeah.
me.
No, I forgot. The worst thing about it is the Richard and what Mary. It's Richard and Mary Parker are his parents. Subplot. That shit is like it's bad in TASM 1. That's like why he gets bit by the spider. But in TASM 2, the fact that the movie opens with a shot that I mean it's clearly like ripping off the beginning of Dark Knight Rises. Um but for no reason, and it's bad and nobody cares. Like Because I mean, it's like a joke on the internet at this point that people make about how like everybody's like the opening of this movie is fire, and then people have to point out that it's not the opening of him,
Yeah.
dropping and then swinging. Like
To let everyone
it's
know,
a train wreck of a
Spider-Man
movie.
swinging through the city, which that's as too. We'll talk about that in a minute. Spider-Man swinging through the city is not the opening to TASM 2. It opens with Peter's parents. It opens with Peter's parents flying away. They're running away from Oscorp. I forget all the bullshit that's going on there. It's a whole
There's
bunch
like
of
an
James
assassin
Bond
that
fuck
comes out
shit.
to kill them, and he has like a bloody knife, and he starts like washing the blood off his hands, like right in front of them. Do you remember that? Like he's going there to kill them, and then he just comes out like covered in blood.
I don't like. I didn't need to remember more about TASM 2. Thank you. But
Yeah, you do. You need to hate.
Ta- I hate. I have enough up here to hate already. So Peter's swinging through the city. If you like it, you like it, and go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I don't like it, but what is stupid about it is how retarded Peter acts when he runs into Rhino. Peter runs into Rhino. He runs into Rhino. Keep in mind, Rhino's plowing through the city with extremely dangerous shit behind him. He runs into Rhino, starts joking, starts fucking with him. Rhino fires shots at Peter into the crowd, into the buildings. Peter just lets him do it. And then Peter's fucking around for too long, and Rhino eventually gets to an intersection and just blasts through a bunch of cars and taxis while Peter swings away to go save Max, who is only in the way of being hit because of one of the taxis that Rhino hit because Peter didn't stop him.
It's awesome.
Like, holy shit. Peter TASM 2. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. TASM 2 is the worst movie ever. Not the worst Spider-Man movie. Yes, it's worse
It's
than
not
Dragon
worse.
Ball Evolution.
It's not worse than Dragon Ball Evolution.
It's worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. And I'll tell you why. At the bare minimum, I can't say this. I can't. Okay, it's not worse than Dragon Ball Evolution.
It's also not worse than some other shit. Like you got to watch Birdemic with me, bro.
You're telling me it's bad. Why would I agree to that? You want to
It's
ruin my
kind of
life?
like a spiritual, yeah. It's kind of like a spiritual, like journey type of thing, bro. Like it's just something that you have to have seen. Same with The Room.
We're recommending bad movies. Okay, I
Yes,
see.
there. It's so bad it's good type of situation.
All right, let me read.
Although
Go ahead.
I guess that would make it better than Tassim 2, though, because Tassim 2 is. See, here's where I get caught up on Tassim 2 versus Tassim 1. I hate both of those movies, but Tassim 1 is more boring.
TASM 1 has a lot of stupid shit in it. Like, okay, after in Spider-Man 2, after Peter stops the train, right? And then all the civilians help him because he's about to pass out from overexerting himself. They help him. They're like, oh, he's just a kid. All that shit is goated. Like that's goated. City
Yeah.
members or civilians helping out Spider-Man. Loved it. In
Oh,
TASM,
I know. People always point to the crane
the
shit when he could
crane.
just do that himself,
I'm
bro.
saying, like, bro, dude, swing your ass on those fucking buildings and go down to where Lizard is. Like, yeah, I guess the message there is cool, but why was
It's
it
just not.
executed so ass?
Yeah, it's just not implemented properly.
Also, TASM one suit abysmal,
The worst one.
abysmal.
The worst one.
Holy
The worst.
shit! What a shitty
It's
suit.
it's so bad.
What
I
a shitty
hate the
suit.
Tessa One suit. There's not a single suit that's worse in any of the movies.
And the lenses really kill it. Like the suit's
Yeah.
already ugly, and the lenses murder it.
It was a huge improvement in Tassim 2.
which I mean, it's
I
not saying much.
I know I get why people glaze the Tasm too soon.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
So
I
what's that? Hey, John Prime said better than any of Tom's suits about the
hold
Tasm
on.
one suit.
He's getting time. He's getting time.
Yeah, I just had to let you know.
Get that nigga the fuck out of here.
He said the Tasm one suit is better than the Iron Spider.
Tesla one
He
suit looks like a
actually,
basketball. It does. All right, let me read these donos, then we can start talking about the actual movies and stop hating on
yeah.
Tasm, which I would do for the next 5
I'm
hours.
so I'm so glad that neither one of us is arguing for Tasm.
Yeah, I mean that would never happen. If you were arguing for Tasm, we just wouldn't talk anymore.
Yeah.
Where did I leave off at? Tasm is better than every other live action. Millie, if you didn't say this in a dono, there's no telling what the repercussions would be.
You could
Um,
ban anyway.
no, she's around a lot. Tasm moves best web swinging. No, we don't agree with that. No. Why the fuck? No. Hell no. Fuck no.
Tasm doesn't have the best web swinging at all.
It doesn't have better what look. And look, niggas are gonna hate on me. I don't care. I don't care. Tasm doesn't have better web swinging than any of the other movies. I
Yeah.
I don't get that glaze. Like all the movies I have above it have better web swinging in them than the Tasm bullshit. Like, it's just whatever. It's better than
But
Spider-Man
is
Lotus.
Andrew the
Not really.
but is Andrew the best Peter? No, he's
No.
not. He's the worst
He's the
Peter.
worst. Yeah, I say he's the worst
Is
Peter.
Peter shouldn't care about his parents.
Um,
I
let's
also
see.
don't like how punk he is.
I think Jean Grey is fine as the main villain in Brand New Day because the inhibitor can. Oh yeah, I read that already. I don't really know what you mean. I'm guessing there's some comic stuff.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people talking about that too. Am I the only one that thinks the government was right for what they did to Jean? Because yes, you are the only one. Six ignoring my donuts. He's trying to unball his fist. Can we agree Andrew was the best part of No Way Home? No, stop. Why do niggas keep asking to agree with bullshit? No. Andrew, once again, was the worst in No Way Home as well. He was worse than Toby and he was worse than Tom. A big issue of Brand New Day is that Gene invading people's minds is seen as a non issue despite being an invasion of privacy and autonomy.
I don't think it is
Seen as a
seen as a
non issue?
non-issue. She is the villain of the movie, and Peter
What are you
stops her
talking
because
about?
of it. Yeah.
Appreciate the five. Man, because you didn't get
Seen
this
as a
money.
non-issue, and she's the
Like,
antagonist of
what,
the
huh?
movie. Wait.
Peter's working on an inhibitor to, never mind. Nitpicking a
Bro, I
single
needed a
scene
second for that. Seen as a non-issue is killing me.
when Tom's May is packed. Yeah, she's dead or whatever. I mean, what happened to Uncle Ben, nigga? Uncle Ben got shot. At least May went out by Goblin. Uncle Ben's stupid ass got shot by a random dude holding up a convenience store.
No, come on. Don't hate on Uncle Ben. We'll
Fuck
get
Uncle
into it.
Ben.
We're not hating on Uncle Ben's death from the original movie.
I'm hating on him
But
from Tasm.
oh, okay, yeah. He didn't get shot by a dude holding up a convenience store. He dove on a gun of a dude stealing chocolate milk, and he went. Ah!
Oh yeah, I
You remember this?
forget. My bad. He yelled, jumped on a gun, and got shot for no reason. That dumbass didn't
Fucking
even have
idiot!
to die.
Fucking idiot, bro.
Yo, Swagger, you coming back to YouTube or are you done with that?
I am coming back to you, bro. I'm working on like 3 videos right now. I
Oh
swear.
my god. What happened to the Jeopardy with you remember?
Being edited,
Being edited, okay.
huh?
Are you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
not?
live right now. We're just hating on TASM right now, the Andrew movies. Yeah.
Are you guys not including the Venomverse stuff? What
I just
Venomverse
want to say,
stuff?
if you're not working, you could go down and say bye.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go. I'll be right back, Six, while you read out these donos.
But worse than Last Airbender? Fuck. I for, okay, there's a lot of bad movies. Actually, Tasm actually is not worse than the movie, like the live action M Night Shyamalan Last Airbender movie. Tasm's not worse than that movie. Holy hell, that movie was some super shit. Best parts of No Way Home stem from Tasm lore. Who cares? Only movie to be consumed via gifts. W. Champlain. Sorry, I was watching loaded shit before. Are you coming back to YouTube? Oh no, you should have just heard the answer. Appreciate the five. Where's Tom's Uncle Ben? He got off screen. Good, good, good. Everything Gene does is brushed off by the end. Well, yeah. So that character arc is complete, and now she has to go on a redemption arc. They brush it off because she's not doing that anymore. So now in the future she's gonna have to have a redemption arc. Can we all agree Andrew is the best actor of the three? No, stop asking. I hate this guy. Appreciate it too. All right, I'm back on the normal screen now. Symbiote in Spider-Man 5, but Peter decides to forgive it and work with it in the end. No, I don't. Listen, people should know I'm not a comics guy, I'm not a comics guy. I've watched all the Spider-Man movies. I've played the Spider-Man games. I I'm not a comics guy. I don't know what Spider-Man does in the comics. I I just like Spider-Man the way that I've seen him. I don't know why people care so much about the symbiote. So maybe if I knew more about the symbiote, then I would care. But to me, I've only ever seen the symbiote in Spider-Man 2 the game and Spider-Man 3 the movie. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know why people care about it so much. Like it makes Peter act a little funny and he gets stronger, but that's it. Best Tom scenes are from Tasm 2 lore, but who cares? Yeah, who cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't know what you mean exactly, but I mean if it's true, who cares? Love you sick. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. You're the cool Ben, not like Uncle Ben in Tasm. You're the cool Ben. Tom Spider-Man for the turn into Kidomaru. Please don't let that happen. The original symbiote story is still a bit overhyped. It might be. Means they had to rely on Thousand Two because it's better. See, now that's not true. Catwoman, Dragon Ball Evolution. I haven't seen Catwoman. Avatar, Things Killing 1 and 3. I haven't seen those either. Electra, haven't seen that either. He'll turn into Man Spider. I saw that Man Spider shit. That shit looked awful. When I heard that Man Spider might be happening back when the Brand New Day trailers were first being released, it actually like killed my hype for the movie. No troll. It killed my hype for Brand New Day. Cause I was like, this just sucks. Like, why would anyone want this? Why would anyone want Spider-Man to turn into this bullshit? I was watching niggas did the theory videos, bro. I was watching niggas did the theory videos. Niggas was like, oh, this is him coming out of the cocoon. And like right here, I was like, bro, fuck. I was like, fuck. Nigga called us LARPers cause nigga called us LARPers. We don't like the Spider-Man comics. Nigga, I watched all the fucking movies. What specific man spider are you talking about? I just said I don't read the comics. I don't know. I saw a picture of the form and it was extremely ugly. Spider-Man versus Minato. Minato would actually like clap bad. See, there's no idea what one more day is. I saw the last time I went to Barnes and Nobles, I saw that Penguin Classics had a it was the Amazing Spider-Man. It was the Amazing Penguin Classics has the Amazing Spider-Man in it. It's like a book of all the Amazing Spider-Man. I was thinking about buying that and reading it. It's supposed to be ugly. Well, I don't give a fuck if it's supposed to be ugly. I care that it is ugly. LARPing because you don't read a book with little pictures. Who should the villain in Spider-Man 5 be? Um, I don't know. I'm not hip on this nigga's villains, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Not even an animated Spider-Man. Oh, I watched I actually really loved Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It came out on Disney Plus, I think in 2024. I really liked that. That was good. That was good. Miss Spider was supposed to look scary to children, so it makes sense in a 90s show. I see. Y'all still debating on it? Yeah, we're gonna do it in a second. Waiting for Swag's like talking to somebody or some shit. He said he'll be back. Doc Ock, Electro, Hydro Man. I don't think we should redo Doc Ock. Maybe Mr. Negative could be cool. I remember the nigga from the game. He was decent in the game. Maybe he could be cool. Check the Discord. Is that really you? Let me see. Yeah, that's me. Mr. Negative has similar powers to Gene. I honestly don't remember him that much in the game. You don't understand little pictures better without motion. Bro, I every time I try to read a comic, I get mad at the very ass paneling that comics have. Comics have some shit paneling, dude. They really do. Like with comics, you almost always see the aftermath of fighting instead of actual fights. Like if someone's throwing a punch in a comic, you won't see the guy like gearing up to throw the punch. You'll see the panel, like the panel will show what happened after he threw the punch with the villain or with the other guy, whatever. Like manga's different, and especially like the manga that I read, like Kishimoto, Toriyama, even Gege, like they're good at okay, the characters here, and it's like almost animated in a sense. Like you can piece it all together in your mind how that interaction just went. Jay the Great and Batman like tells them one and two the most. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're fucking idiots. Hey Millie, those are your niggas. Go over there with them. It's just like One Piece fights. I don't know. I'm gonna, bro. I'm this year. I'm dedicated to. I'm going to read One Piece. This year, I'm going to read One Piece. I like. I seen at this point. I've seen too many things. Uh, I've seen too many. I've seen too many things from One Piece that I like. Are you mostly reading older and newer? I tried both. I tried both. I tried reading some older comics. I tried reading some newer ones. But yeah, bro, like Shanks's divine departure. I seen Zoro doing some shit to Kaido earlier. Uh, some nigga, I seen some nigga point to the gun at Shanks, and he said, he's like, are you prepared to use that? He's like, what I'm telling you is, guns aren't for threats, they're for action. And then one of Shanks niggas pulls up and shoots the nigga that had the gun pointed at Shanks. So there's a whole bunch of shit. Like I'm a read One Piece. That's in chapter one. I don't remember that shit. I read chapter one. Whoa, damn, that was too long ago. Then, by the way, I read chapter one of One Piece. This how long I've been on One Piece. This how long I've been on One Piece. I read chapter one of One Piece in 2019. I'm on chapter 240 now. So I basically been reading it weekly. Episode one and chapter one are completely different. Oh, is that not in the manga? Is that scene not in the manga? Aren't you the dad that stepped up for Batman's kid? I tried to be. You and Bat were so cute together.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. We can start the argument.
All right.
Are you
Well,
opening or am I opening?
you can open.
Okay, 1 second. Let me
I
get a
think.
water. Then we'll start.
Yeah. Also, Ian and Islam played out exactly how I said it would.
All right, my
Really
first
to wrong
point
guy because the judges don't use the rules
is
and the
that
judge
Spider-Man
don't
2
damage.
looks better.
I mean,
Visuals are better. They are. Sorry, you gotta hold that.
like, in what way?
Better shot, better use of colors. Like, I think the color grading is better. It has better shadows. Um, more creative use of the camera placement of characters. Really, really, really good practical effects. Has a better looking suit. Um,
See, this is the weird part
makes
about
better
doing debates
use.
like this. Even let's say I was to agree, like, okay, yeah, like they move the camera better and whatnot. That's not stuff that I care about. A lot of the times, I care when the camera sits still and then like what's going on, uh, like in the
Yeah, but this is
movie
an
actually.
action movie. Yeah, but this is an action movie, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think that
It's
matters
a
that much.
Spider-Man movie, and you don't care about the motion of the camera. Someone
No,
said, "I think you mean cinematography." Swag. I thought I said cinematography. I didn't want to repeat myself, but I mean, yeah, it
you
has
said
really good
visuals.
camera work and cinematography. Okay, well, I mean, the cinematography is part of the under the umbrella of the visuals that I'm speaking about. I also
I mean, I
really
think
like.
both movies look fine. This what I'm saying. So it's like I
No,
think both
I
of the
don't think
movies.
Spider-Man 2 looks fine though. I think it looks excellent. And the last thing I want to say
Well, no, talking to somebody.
about
Are you talking to somebody or me? Yeah, he's talking to somebody.
Okay, no, you're good. Go ahead.
When I said look fine, what I mean is I don't think either of them look bad. So like
No, but I think Spider-Man 2 looks way better, which I think is important for a movie. The other thing too that I think I guess this was like a logistical problem for Brand New Day, but it is meaningful, is that Spider-Man 2 being shot like on location, actually in New York, makes it feel so much better and so much more like lived in than them having to shoot in like I think it was like Atlanta and shit like that in Brand New Day. I really like the way New York is used in the New York is used in Raimi's movies. And I think Spider-Man 2 is, up to snuff with the other two in that respect. I think it has some of the best uses of it actually, like the fact that the final fight takes place in the river, that the Brooklyn Bridge hangs over, shit like that.
It's another thing. It's like this is so whatever to me. Like I could care less about that.
That's crazy, bro. You don't care about like cinematography and like visual language in a movie?
I care about the cinematography, but I'm saying like neither one of them look bad to me. So it's not like a deciding factor. I think Brand New Day looks better, but I would just be lying if I said that Spider-Man 2 had like flaws in its visual effects. I just don't think it looked as good as Brand New
Well,
Day.
I'm not even necessarily talking about visual effects either. I'm talking about like I think that it has like a stronger visual identity, like Spider-Man 2. Like I think it is just a much nicer movie to look at, which is important since the story is being told visually, right? Like if I didn't care about the visuals, I would just read a book.
No, hold on. I get what you mean. I'm saying I don't understand. Okay, like let's say I were to agree with every single thing you said about like the difference in the visuals and like what it has over Brand New Day. I don't understand how that means it looks better visually than Brand New Day. Like I still think that Brand New Day just looked better.
Well,
I
if it
thought the
has better
choreography on the
colors,
fights, I thought the
better shit.
choreography on the fight was better. Fights were better, and then like I'll agree, Spider-Man 2 is a more colorful movie, but Brand New Day doesn't need the color. Like that's not what Brand New Day needed.
No, no, no. I think it's pretty important for like a I guess it depends, right? Because if it's like a no, actually I would say this for like any type of comic book movie, but I think it's really important for like a comic book movie that's supposed to be like vibrant and
It's not a
larger than
comic book
life to
movie.
like pop. It is a comic book movie. It's well, Spider-Man 2 is an
It's a
adapt.
comic book movie so far as it's a Spider-Man movie, but it like the movie's not based on a comic book at all.
It's based on a lot of comic book stories and characters though.
It so there would be a difference as opposed to like if it was adapting those stories, then maybe I would agree. If it's telling its own version of those stories, then I don't agree.
Okay, well, what I would say is I think that it's pretty important for a movie about Spider-Man, who is a comic book character, to have like a really strong visual identity and pop and kind of feel like I'm reading a comic, if that makes sense.
This is like I don't get either of those things from this movie. Comics fucking suck. Like both of these are way better than comics.
Bro,
I
I don't
don't
know
I
about
don't want
that. I
to
mean,
I don't want to see comic book shit on my screen while I'm watching a movie.
I feel like that's not what I'm saying though. I'm not saying that it needs to have like first of all that I feel I don't even want to get into the comic book suck thing. I just think that's funny, but I think that what was I gonna say? I'm not even asking for it to like like have speech bubbles or anything. Like an extreme example of something that's like really stylized, like what I'm talking about is like Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I'm
has
not.
like
That's not what I'm saying either. That's not what I'm saying either. I'm saying that like the visual like arguing over the visuals. I don't think is going to get us anywhere. That's basically what I'm trying to like boil this down to. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere because both of the movies look good and looks are
yeah.
far too subjective to determine that one movie's better than the other.
I guess looks are subjective, but you can still make like a case for this type of. I mean, because the movies are also just completely subjective. So if we're gonna argue about
Yeah.
this, there's gonna be
No,
room
no,
for
but there's
subjectivity. But
I think
I
that
would
there's
just
things
say.
there's things that are more subjective than others.
Like here, let me give an example of like everybody uses this shot. This one is all over Twitter, but I'm gonna share my screen and you can share it with everybody else. Um, I mean, make sure that this is the right one. So this actually comes after one of my favorite transitions, which is like the he's back transition where he swings through the Daily Bugle cover. But first of all, the swinging looks great.
Chat, I was gonna show y'all, but like I don't
This is
wanna.
what I'm talking about, bro. And then it's all a reflection in Doc Ock's like that stuff is creative, bro. And you don't really
Yeah,
get shit
that's
that's that
cool.
cool in Brand New Day.
That's cool. Like it's a cool transition, but like what I'm saying is, so what? Like,
I think that its
I think
presence
that
in
the
the movie
visuals.
makes the movie stronger.
I don't get that though.
You
Like I
don't
just
get
don't get that from that.
you don't get the importance of visuals in a motion picture.
No, I don't get that. I don't get that how that makes it stronger for you visually. Like
Oh, well, it's a really cool
I care way
transition. It's
more
something
about
that
what's
visually
actually
impressed me.
on the screen is what I'm saying.
That is on the screen. Oh, so you're saying you care more about like the script and shit, right? Like the
I'm saying
script, like what's happening
I'm
moment to
saying I
moment.
care more about, so like Tom fighting Scorpion, for example, or Toby fighting Doc Ock. Those fights are visually appealing to me, just in general,
Yeah.
right? So like Spider-Man 2 having better colors and transitions is like, that's, I mean, I guess that's cool as well, but I care way more about this stuff than that stuff.
But it's
But
not just like
wait,
it's
no,
like a
but
really
I'm not,
sick
I wasn't done. I wasn't
okay,
done.
yeah, go for it.
In general, like I said, like I was getting at, I don't think that I don't think that there's anything here for us to really argue over.
No, I do because I would say that like Brand New Day is more flat visually than this movie. Like the colors aren't as dynamic, stuff like shadows aren't
Yeah,
used as
okay,
well.
but Spike, what I'm telling you is, even if I agree with that, even if I agree that Brand New Day is more flat visually than Spider-Man 2, I don't give a fuck about that. To
Yo,
like,
I
there's
do.
no,
I do.
yeah, but
And I
we're
think that the
arguing.
more dynamic visuals make for a better viewing experience. But if you want to move on, we can move on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you might care about it. I'm just saying that's not a contention I have with either movie. It's not. I don't think one movie clears the other one in that aspect. I just think that they both just look good.
Okay, I'll let you pick a point to move on to next since I picked visuals to open up.
I want to talk about the villains.
Okay, I feel like this is a easy dub.
Yeah, I think Jean Grey clears Doc Ock.
No,
I think Jean Grey. Okay, what? How how do you want to go about this? How do you want to go about like?
I have a good point for this right off rip, actually. I think that Doc Ock is more narratively relevant to Spider-Man 2 than Jean Grey is. Like he is more representative of the themes of Spider-Man 2 than Jean Grey is of Brand New Day. And I'm not gonna say that like Jean Grey isn't a case of it's like she's like irrelevant, right? Because what she represents is pretty important. It's not like a case of like, Harry and TASM 2, where it's like, okay, why is this even here? Like this doesn't, reinforce the story or the themes being conveyed by the story at all. But Doc Ock being a reflection of Peter and his privilege and kind of an extension of the themes of power and responsibility from the first movie is both
Elaborate,
like, huh?
elaborate. What do you mean is it
So
a reflection of him?
they have a conversation about this at the beginning of the movie. Auk is
Yeah, when he meets him.
where it's like actually this is actually pretty straightforward. Auk says that intelligence is a gift and you use it for the good of mankind, right? And this is sort of lateral to the idea that Peter's power is a gift, and he's supposed to use that for the good of mankind as well. And Ock is it's similar to Norman in the first movie, a representation of how misusing those gifts. He's kind of like a look into like what happens if you misuse those gifts, which I think is like really cool.
It, I'm sorry. Uh, maybe I'm not catching it. What about that makes him? You say he's
He's a foil
more.
to Peter.
Wait, say it again.
He's a foil to Peter in a way that I don't think Jean Grey is to Peter in Brand New Day.
He's a foil to Peter in a way that Jean Grey isn't a foil to Peter in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
But Jean's not supposed to be a foil to Peter. Like she's just a villain to Peter.
Okay. Well,
Like,
what do you think?
I don't fully agree that Doc Ock is a foil to Peter. I mean, I think like anyone with super gifts, I mean, you know, when you have a super villain going up against a superhero, like obviously the super villain is going to be antithetical to the hero in some way. I don't
Yeah.
fully agree that he is that for Peter. Like they are just opposites, but I don't think that he's a foil to Peter in that way. I think that he's just the
Yeah, no,
opposite to Peter.
he's
Like
he's
the
what
same way
happens
Jean
when
is.
somebody like Peter is gifted but like filled with hubris. And it just demonstrates the importance of like Peter's ability to stay humble but also stay committed. Cuz like Peter goes through this crisis in the movie of Spider-Man being too difficult for him. And Doc kind of he he's an opposite to him, but he's like too much in the other direction, right? Because obviously it's good for Peter to stay being Spider-Man, but like Octavius is like obsessed with finish this nuclear reactor to the point that he's like, robbing banks and killing people and about to crash a train, shit like that. Um, so I think it's a very three-dimensional exploration of a lot of the questions asked by these movies and by these stories. And I mean, I would say that Jean is a foil to Peter. I don't agree with you that she's not. I think she's a foil in the sense that like Peter's lonely in the movie. That's kind of what Jean Grey grapples with the most. But I don't think the movie centers it as much as it centers like the ideas that Ock is exploring.
To me, it sounds like what this all comes off as is just like as long as the villain is opposite the hero, they're a foil to the
No,
hero.
no, it's just answering like so. It's like let me see, like Two Face for like I'm gonna move over to Batman. Two Face is a good
I don't know
example
Two
of like.
Face.
Okay, well, so the idea of Two Face is that he has like literally two faces, split personality like type of deal, right? And he's like a very very heightened like look at like 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 Batman has the dichotomy between Batman and Bruce Wayne, two very different um like two very different kind of like portraits of one person. Two Face a foil to Batman in the sense that like this is like a like logical endpoint, very extreme exploration of the same concept, which I think is cool, and it's a good thing to do in stories. Like you have a character because a lot of stories have like one central question that they're trying to answer. I think that's the case with Spider-Man 2, and I think that like in Spider-Man 2's case, Ock and Peter are answering the question in different ways. Like, oh, this is one thing that
What question do you think Spider-Man 2 is trying to answer?
like the responsibility that gifted people have to do good with their gifts.
Okay. No, you can keep going. You can keep going. You were in the middle of saying something, weren't you?
No, no, that was it. I answered your question.
I think so. I think the question that Brand New Day was trying to get people to think about was I want to word this in the best way possible. That Uh, how would I word this? I had it on the tip of my tongue. My train of thought is genuinely like all fucked up.
Genuinely, Jean Greyunly.
Fuck off.
Oh my god, bro! I made myself cough. Damn, that joke was ass. I got sick.
Dude, I dead ass forgot. Holy shit. I was just thinking about it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Someone said in chat we need to accept that Brand New Day is a bottom two, or not Brand New Day. Sorry, Far From Home is a bottom two Spider-Man movie, which would put it below at least one of the Tasms. So that can't be true.
No, absolutely not. But I think Brand New Day, it was trying to get us to think about Peter and like whether or not Peter could be two people. And like Jean is like a an example because Jean can be anybody. Jean can hop into, you know, whoever's body. Peter Peter's consistently trying to suppress one half of himself. He's literally not allowing himself to change. That's the whole thing that him and Zendaya talk about whenever they're in Frank's boat. Like he goes so far to not change. Like he makes this inhibitor to limit his spider DNA, and throughout the whole beginning of the movie, he's constantly they show he's just like he's beating all these villains, and he's just living as Spider-Man. No one knows Peter Parker anymore. No one's calling him Peter. He's literally just living as Spider-Man, like his entire life. And then Jean Grey asked him, I think it's a really cool moment at the end. Jean Grey asked him, you know, like, uh, are you
Yeah, who are
Spider-Man or
you?
are you
Yeah.
Peter Parker? And I think it's a real cool moment of self-actualization where, you know, he says I'm both. He gets the black eyes from the arachnid mode, and then, or whatever the fuck you call it, I don't know. He gets the black eyes from the full spider mode, and then he's able to, you know, suppress it and be himself. So I think it asks questions about identity, and it I guess it more so asks questions about like, is it okay to change? And I think this movie grapples that better than Spider-Man 2 grapples, you know, like what your gifts can do for you or what you do with your gifts.
Well, I think that Spider-Man 2 definitely does the duality thing that you mentioned a lot better because we actually see Peter struggling in his day-to-day life as a result of being Spider-Man in a way that we don't see like Tom Peter work a job or
Tom doesn't
anything.
have a day-to-day life anymore. It is
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
exactly. It's ass. It's one of my least favorite things about the movie. I wish we got to that,
I think that that's good. That like, bro, you got to remember this is building off the
How's
last
he
movie.
paying for his
In the
apartment?
last movie, that's not a relevant question.
No, I think it is, but well, I'm sidestepping what we're talking about right now, so we
Yeah,
can
like
come back to that later.
he there's
Yeah.
tons of ways to earn money, but yeah, like in the last movie, everything about this nigga got erased. Like there
Yeah,
is no Peter Parker anymore, and we see him
yeah.
actively make the choice to not do Peter Parker anymore and to do Spider-Man when he doesn't give MJ the note.
Yeah, but that makes the self-actualization weaker that he hasn't been grappling with Peter Parker at all.
How does it make it weaker?
Because like we haven't seen him even attempt to be Peter at all. you know, and that doesn't seem to cause problems
No,
for
no,
him in
but
the
that's
movie.
the thing. He won't acknowledge Peter.
Yeah, but that doesn't cause any problems for him in the movie.
The It doesn't cause any. What doesn't cause problems? I'm
Him
sorry.
not acknowledging that he's Peter or whatever. If anything, what's causing his problems are, you know, the new Spider-Man abilities and the spider evolution and
Yeah,
stuff.
he wait, no, yeah, yeah. He goes through that because he's not acknowledging Peter. It's like
No,
he's
that's not
spending so
true.
much time being Spider-Man that he's becoming a spider. Like,
Um, okay. I guess I see what you're saying, but I don't see how Jean Grey is emblematic of that.
no, no. With Jean Grey, I'm saying that Jean Grey, so Peter can only be one person. He only knows how to be Spider-Man now. Jean Grey can be anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, so like, so Jean,
But you were saying this is emblematic of the movie's theme that people can change. I don't see that.
you don't see that Jean changing to different people is how people can change.
No, because that's not something. I mean, like that's not like a like that's not really somebody like changing in the way that you would think of it meaningfully, right? Like that doesn't mean anything.
Well, yeah, that's not the only part about her. Like she evolves later on as well. Like her evolution is what causes Peter to be saved as well. Whenever he gets shot, so like she goes on this tear. She goes on this tear through New York City, looking for VMAX. They put her in that little box, whatever the fuck. They literally force her to fucking evolve, and she controls the whole city. You get what the fuck I'm saying? It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
she changes the same way that Peter changes, but
yeah,
she has to learn to. I mean, it's like part of her quest in general, but she has to learn to not be other people and to be herself. And Peter has to learn a similar thing.
yeah. That he has to be Peter Parker. He can't just be Spider Man. I see what you're saying. I think the movie could have done a better job exploring Jean, though. I think that this is another. Now, I'm not gonna say it's as bad, but it's another like Spider-Man 3, like TASM 2 situation. Where again, I'm not saying it's as bad as TASM 2, but there's just so much going on that a lot of these plot elements don't have as much time to breathe as they need. And I mean, I agree that like, um,
I think that
you
makes
know,
for
like
good pacing.
no, 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 no.
I really think that makes for good pacing.
But we're not talking about pacing right now. We're talking about like the movie's ability to explore all like its core theme and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
saying
I mean,
well, I think it. I mean, I can elaborate, but I'm saying what you view as a problem, I view as a positive, and it goes toward the movie's pacing being good.
I'll say here, but we can get back into this later, that I did actually have some pacing issues with the movie because I thought that there was too much going on and there was some fat that you could have trimmed. Um, but what I will say is that I think that Spider-Man 2 does kind of what you're talking about better and more effectively. Because you know the same way that Jean saves Spider-Man, Ock saves the city. But in learning his lesson, he has to pay the ultimate price for it. Because one thing I will say, like even though we made fun of the dude at the start of the stream for saying something along the lines of like, "Oh, it's not like people don't give a fuck that Jean's doing this or anything." I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that it is something that she gets away with a little too easily. Whereas,
But we don't know that.
Octavius,
Like her character arc for this movie was wrapped up. She has to go on a redemption arc, and we'll see that later.
yeah, but Peter, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like Peter forgives her. The movie seems to forgive her. Um, that's the takeaway I got from it. Like, oh
No,
well,
she
you
does
know,
something extremely. The movie forgives her. She does something extremely heroic at the end when she saves Peter.
yeah, but at no cost to herself. Like, there's not really any growth there, like Octavius, not only does he have to kill himself, he has to take out his reactor, like completely give up on his dream of infinite nuclear energy in order to save the city, which is really relevant to the themes of like responsibility and heroism that I was talking about earlier. Because he's the only one who can do it, so he does it. Well, Peter could do it, but Ock thinks that by that point that it's not Peter's responsibility anymore; it's his. So he throws Peter a bone there. He's like, "No, you keep being Spider-Man. I'm gonna handle this problem." And again, like not only does he sacrifice himself in the process, but he also has to destroy the reactor. So it just feels more meaningful to me than what Jean does, saving Peter at the end of Brand New Day.
Are you saying it's more meaningful just because he saves a whole city where she just saves Peter?
No, it's more meaningful because he's making a more meaningful sacrifice.
Well, yeah, I mean, she just doesn't have to do that. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like the like I
you
there
find
is
you
a
find more
character.
meaning in the fact that he had to be responsible for his actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
And I also feel like that's really resonant with the themes of Spider-Man 2. As for like villain
What other themes?
competence and who leads to like better fights or whatever, that feels more subjective to me because we'd just be going over like we would just be reading this stuff out scene by scene. But
Yeah,
I think that the train scene that Ock leads to, in particular, is the best scene in any of these movies. So the fact that he's
yeah. I'm
responsible for
not. I'm
that
not
also
arguing
gives him
against that. Yeah, the train scene is the best. Yeah, it's the
So I think
best.
that's gonna give Ock a point. And the way he like
No,
pulls the
no, no,
fucking
no, no. Fuck no, fuck. I'm not giving Aqua, but that's a point
he's
for
the one.
Spider Man.
No, he's the one who speeds the train up, and he's like, "You have a train
Dude,
to
if the
catch. It's
train the
fire."
train could have been fucked up by anybody, that scene would have still been just as
Yeah,
good.
but it was fucked up by Ock.
Yeah, it was fucked up by Ock, but that's like that nigga. Like he did. I'm not giving him that because, like,
Because
dude,
why?
because
Because you're
Peter's what
hating.
makes the scene good, not Ock.
Well, Ock makes the scene good by making it happen.
That's not fair.
What? How is that not
He
fair?
makes
All
the
right,
scene
whatever.
good by making it happen. No,
Yeah, I mean, how's that not fair? He's the one who fucking speeds the train up.
nah. I mean, at that point, bro. Let's say fuck it, fucking Harry made the scene good. He introduced Peter to Doc Ock.
Okay, this makes Harry a good character. This is a point
Oh,
for.
fuck off.
No, I mean the movie has a cohesive story where all of the parts connect to one another, bro.
Oh,
That's fire.
really? It's like they're both good movies.
I never said Brand New Day was a bad movie. But all right, let's. If you're ready to move on, I'm ready to talk about the Peters, right? Because this is. I mean, you're agreeing that Peter's more important to that train scene. I think the Peters are more important to the movie than the villains are.
Yeah. I mean, they both go
I
through a
think.
similar type of character arc in this movie, I think.
Yeah, but I think it's way easier to feel for Peter and Spider-Man 2 than Brand New Day. Like it just
Are
is,
you
bro. Like
are we
he's
trolling?
no.
Dude, like MJ kissing Peter on the roof. MJ telling Peter like I don't love you. I don't even know you. You think
Yeah.
it's easier to feel for Peter and Spider-Man 2 than for those scenes?
Yeah. Peter has to let go of Mary Jane in Spider-Man 2
She's a
and a bunch of
bitch.
other stuff. No, bro. Come
No, fuck
on.
no, no. He needs to let go of that bitch.
No, bro. Come on. First of all, nothing to do with Peter. Okay, we're talking about the Peter quality here. Second off, that's not true.
Wait, so
He's been
what's not?
leading.
You
He
like
keeps.
MJ? You like MJ and Spider-Man 2?
He. Yes, bro.
I'm not
We
gonna
could
give
talk
you that.
about MJ versus MJ later.
I don't even like I don't want to talk about, they're both ass.
No,
It's like
no.
talking about
MJ and
Sakura versus Hinata. Like, what the fuck?
Raimi MJ is so good. She's like
No,
extremely
she
three
is.
dimensional. She adds so much texture to the movies, bro. But all right, anyway, wait, you just brought up MJ, and you're like, oh well,
Look, and I'm like,
You just
nigga,
said she's
he need to
ass.
let that bitch go. Yeah, he let her go. Yeah,
But
he let that bitch go.
you just said that Holland MJ is ass too.
She's not all that great. Okay, I mean,
I'm
I
really
don't think Holland MJ is ass. I shouldn't have said that, but I mean, she's not
so
all that great. She was at her best in this
Raimi
movie.
Peter
Before this, she wasn't all that.
Raimi Peter is like dealing with his relationship issues, which are more serious. Like I know that there's a scene on the rooftop where she like fakes a kiss, and then later she
Dude,
has to
that's
be
not
like, "I
just
don't know
that.
who
She
you are,"
like, but it's not
but
just that.
in
It's not just
Spider-Man 2,
that. It's not just that.
in Spider-Man 2,
In that
MJ is gonna
scene,
get
Peter
married. MJ's gonna get
in that
married,
scene,
bruh.
Peter sexually assaults her.
That's Jean Grey's fault, though,
It's Jean
bro.
Grey's fault, but he still does it. Like you
I
wouldn't
mean,
feel bad if that happened.
sure, I guess, but I mean,
Exactly,
like,
nigga. I'm not feeling that bitch walked away from her fucking husband or her fiance to go be
I
with
mean,
no.
no. Again, we're not talking about MJ versus MJ. Let me finish the point that I was making. So Peter is dealing with in Raimi Spider-Man 2, Peter's dealing with the fact that she's about to get married. Okay, first of all, MJ is just dating some dude. I think it's Paul, which is pretty fun. I don't know if you know about Paul from the comics. I
Nah, I
guess
don't
he's
know
like the
anything.
internet's number one op. He's like a really new character. But MJ is just casually
Also,
dating
everybody
somebody, right?
commenting, yes, but Peter still feels bad about it. I don't know if any of you niggas, might not. Maybe you wouldn't feel bad in the same situation, but I'd like to think that if a girl is being mind controlled and I kissed her, God forbid we went even further, I would feel bad for her and also apologize the same way that Peter did.
I bet you wouldn't brag about it on Discord, for example.
Ball knowledge.
But anyway, so Peter has the MJ thing going on, right? And then he's suffering because of college. He's suffering um because like he gets fired from his job at the beginning of the like this happens at the beginning of the movie. He gets fired from his job and is struggling to pay rent because of he has to stop delivering the pizza. Well, first of all, on his way there, he has to do some Spider-Man shit. And then on the way from the pizza place to where he's delivering it, he goes pizza time. He has to save some kids. So he gets fired, right? And then he finds out that Aunt May
Pizza time.
is, her house is being foreclosed on and he can't help her because he's broke because he's Spider-Man. Like there's just way more of a like push and pull in Spider-Man 2 that
Dude,
like
Peter, like, bro, Spider Man, Peter has nothing in brand new. He has
he barely
nothing.
has shit in Spider-Man 2.
No, but he has shit. He even still has Aunt May. Peter has he's nobody. He's nobody.
So okay, so the thing about that though, right, is
Also,
how does that
pizza time
necessarily
is
make no,
underrated.
let
Pizza time
me
is
answer what you
underrated.
just said.
I was talking to chat.
Pizza time is underrated. Pizza time is why I said pizza, bro.
Like
Um
swag, everything you have right now. Imagine all that shit vanished. No one
Yeah,
knows
no.
your
So okay, so
Swagkage
here's
anymore.
here's how I'm gonna put this to you, right? This just means that there's less of a push and pull. There is less friction in the plot for Tom's Peter because there's less for him to lose. All that he has to worry about is being Spider-Man. There's so much for Peter to lose, and you're seeing him lose it, which makes it more compelling drama, right?
He
It's like what
loses his
Sasuke says
job,
to Naruto.
and that's it.
He loses his job. No, he's threatens to fail his college.
He doesn't lose it though. You said like you see him lose it. He doesn't lose
Yeah,
it.
no, you see Kurt Connors come up to him and he says, "Hey, look, if you do I mean, and him whether he loses it or not is irrelevant. The threat of
Well,
him
no,
losing
I'm
it is
just saying.
very
You
real.
said you see him lose it. I'm just saying we only see him lose one thing.
No, we also
I'm not
see
trying to
it.
like
No,
nitpick.
we also see him lose out on Mary Jane throughout the entire movie. He
That's a
only
good
gets her
thing.
back at the. No, it's not a good whatever, bro.
That's a good thing.
Whatever, bro.
No, but I mean, losing
Back
out
in
on Mary Jane. I mean,
2014.
dude, no one likes Mary Jane.
Back in
in the
2014,
past,
bro.
however fucking many years I've been seeing these movies, you're the only nigga ever to like MJ. All right, bro.
Facebook has talking points.
He said we see him losing it pro last. I can hear.
Yeah, we do see him losing his job. We see him struggling in school. We see him, unable to pursue a relationship with MJ the way that he wants to. We see Aunt May suffer as a result. And, there are a lot of easy fixes for this shit, too, right? Like, he could just reveal his identity and become a celebrity. And it's, like, hard for him to not do that. It's hard for him to stay being Spider-Man. But ultimately, he accepts the mantle. He accepts the responsibility the way he agreed with Uncle Ben. And then you have the scene too, where in his like mind's eye, he's speaking to Uncle Ben, and Uncle Ben's like, "Take my hand, son," and he's like, "I can't, Uncle Ben. I'm Spider-Man no more." And it's sad as fuck, bro. That
I'm
shit
not
makes me feel
disagreeing with you that
way
it's
more
sad.
than
I'm
the
just
Tame
saying.
Impala loser needle drop. This
I'm,
guy six feels because loser comes on, he's like, "Yo, that's me, bro. That's me,
what comes
bro."
on?
Loser by Tame Impala.
What the fuck are you? What are you talking about?
There's a needle drop. There's a song "Loser" by Tame Impala that comes on. I was just making fun of you because you
Oh,
like the movie, and that's yeah.
I don't know about that. Check DMs and you can always see a live reaction. Let me know if you want me to change anything. Let me see. Oh, this shit is gas. Look at this nigga sent me. He's drawing me a thumbnail. Look at this nigga sent me.
All right, yeah. Let me see this shit. Oh, that's guess.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
I know who wins that one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Very clear. Do a Remy MJ poll right now, but
No, this is outside interference. I don't give a fuck
I
what
just
y'all
want to see
say.
the thing.
All right, whatever. Well, I get like canceled by, I mean, not just your chat, by you if I say Odysseus was a better role than Spider-Man for Tom this year, or not Odysseus,
I haven't
Telemachus.
I haven't seen the movie.
I called it as Odysseus. I meant to say Telemachus. I'm sorry. Telemachus from the Odyssey. Telemachus, son of Odysseus. I want Iguodala.
I'm glad to see that revisionist history has not hit MJ. Chad said they want to see.
Bro
All
put
right.
unsufferable, by the way, not even a real word. Sorry, man. Shit. I fucked up.
They swear to God, insufferable is not a real word. Do the
Unsufferable is
thumbnail
not a
chat.
real word.
Is it really not?
Someone said Swag never saw Odyssey. Swag is a LARP. It did sound like hella LARP when I said that Tom played Odysseus, but he played Telemachus. I saw it,
No
bro. I
fuck.
saw it.
Did you say Naruto Uchiha?
What? No.
No, I'm saying like the equivalent.
Oh yeah, basically. Well, no, I basically called like Minato, or I called like Boruto Naruto basically.
Oh yeah, fuck no.
Yeah, I know, bruh. It was bad.
Oh fuck.
I'm
What
gonna
were we
see the
talking
movie
about?
again in 70 millimeter, I think, because I have one in Nashville.
That movie shot in IMAX?
The whole thing. It's the first movie ever to be shot
Oh,
completely
I
in
gotta
IMAX
see
70
that.
millimeter. Yeah. But yeah,
I forgot what we were talking about.
we're talking about who's the better Peter. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
Toby.
yeah,
He
yeah.
has a better character arc. He has
So
a more meaningful, more enthralling character arc.
a more
More
meaningful and
engaging character
enthralling
arc.
character. No, we
Yeah,
were talking
it's
about
more
something else. We were
engaging.
talking about specifically like who you feel more for. And I
Yeah.
think, I mean, bro, fucking Peter having to watch MJ through Ned's stories for 4 years.
I mean, yeah,
Oh
that's
my
sad.
god, dude! There's nothing in Spider-Man 2 that's like, I don't love you. I don't even know you. There's nothing in Spider-Man 2 on that
Yes, there
level, bro.
is. It's
That,
Peter saying, "I'm
like,
sorry, I
dude,
can't, Uncle
when
Ben."
Jean
No,
Grey's
when he
hugging this
says, "I
nigga, when
can't,
Jean
Uncle
Grey's
Ben," is
hugging this nigga,
clear.
she's hold her, Peter. That's it. Like, no, fuck no, bro.
Mm-mm.
I'm not
And
buying this.
oh wait, we haven't even got into Palantir Parker, bro. We haven't even gotten into Palantir Parker, Mr.
What's
Surveillance
that?
State Patriot Act, Peter Parker.
What you mean?
Parker Yahoo, bro. He has fucking surveillance tech.
And
It's weird as fuck.
what's weird about it?
You don't think a surveillance state is weird?
A surveillance state?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You
Bro,
don't
you gotta
think
elaborate. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying.
so Peter is working with the police and spying on them and using AI facial recognition to stop crimes. That shit is weird as fuck, bro. And it is very not Spider-Man.
I swear he uses that like one time to find Scorpion.
No, he says that he's been using it like all movie, and the cop is like, I don't know about that. And he's like, well, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
I mean, if he's only using it to find criminals, I don't really have an issue with it.
No, I feel like that's super weird. Well, and
He's
it's also
tracking
just
down
like
supervillains.
it's also like weird to like because a lot of people have been saying, and I agree with this, that it's like a form of like manufactured consent. You know, like that's like you can straight up use that as propaganda. Like, oh look, the U.S.
These are
government is spying on you.
supervillains.
You know, oh, the U.S. government is spying on you, but it's okay because look, Spider-Man does it too. Shit is ass.
Well, I
It's
mean, the
ass.
U.S.
It's so
government is
whack.
whatever. We're
It's
talking about
so
Peter,
whack.
Nick. But nigga, these are terrorists, like super terrorists.
Yeah. I still think it's an ethical line not worth crossing. And I don't think it's in character for Spider-Man.
Oh my god, is it okay? Spider. What do you mean by it's not in character? Is it not in character for like? Are you saying it's not in character for Tom, or it's not in character for the character of Spider-Man?
Just generally Spider-Man, yeah.
Okay, that second part I don't give a fuck about. um,
Yeah,
for the
because
most
I
part, I
guess if
love
as long
change.
as it's consistent with Tom Holland
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
as long as it's consistent for that nigga, yeah, I'm cool with it.
we can move on from that if you want. I think that is like a self-evidently weird thing to put in a Spider-Man movie.
I think if he was like if he had used it to like track down MJ or some shit, that would be creepy. But using it to find supervillains who are
No,
like
but
really
he's like
gonna blow up
using
New
it on like
York.
regular people, and he's like, "Oh, this is Bill Jenkins." No, he's not who I'm looking for.
I want to see what
This
you're
is
talking about. Let me pull the movie up. I
He's
want to
like,
see what
this
you're
is
talking
like
about.
Jeremy Jack. He works at Subway. Has worked like they. I think it has like their. No, I could be wrong about this, but I think it has like mad details about them and shit with the
I
facial
remember he
recognition. Like
did
it's
that with
fucking
Jean.
crazy.
Like he tried to do it with Jean and he couldn't find her. But here, join stream or screen share.
Yeah, I'm on screen share.
Where is it in this movie?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what timestamp. That's crazy that you just have this shit.
Well, I don't need the timestamp. Like around where is it?
Bro, this is fucking crazy that you just have this shit. It's also crazy how much better this movie looks than the Watts movies.
Yeah, fucking night and day difference.
Oh, you held on that Florence Pugh scene for a second, bro. You got something you want to tell the
I
chat?
was waiting. Okay, what? Oh, chat. I'm too straight. Okay, but
I'm just saying, he gooned out a little bit in the fucking stream, bro.
when does like
He just went back. He just went back
I'm
to it.
scrolling through the movie. I'm using the
He just
timeline
went back
scrubber.
to the Florence.
I'm
Pugh
using
back.
the timeline
He
scrubber,
just went
and
back,
obviously
bro.
she's in the movie past where I
He
was.
just went back, bro. This dude is shameless as fuck.
Okay, when does this happen? Like when?
I don't know. I'll just drop it. I like no, I don't want to drop it actually. It's so weird that he does it.
Dude, I only remember him using it to track down he used it on Jean Grey the one time and he said he was using it for Scorpion. I don't remember anything else.
I think it's just weird to have in the movie. I think it's like mad unethical and it just doesn't strike me as something Spider-Man should be doing.
Dude, I would do this shit. Like, dude, these are maybe I would agree with you. This is unethical if he was using it and just like tracking down everyday people, like keeping tabs on people.
Yeah, but
Using
he could,
using
bro.
AI
Like you just,
facial recognition to just find terrorists,
but he
confirmed
could do
supervillains.
that. But he could do that though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you could say it's like a
It's a
large amount
slippery
of
slope.
power into one guy's hands. I won't disagree with that, but I think I don't think the issue is the tool. I think it's the person using it, and he's not. He has no issue.
No. The issue is definitely the tool. We know this, bro.
Man, hell
Like,
no.
if you gave me nuclear bombs, I promise I wouldn't do anything bad with them.
Would you
But
upload?
I,
No.
what the fuck does that have to do with anything, bro?
I'm just saying.
If you gave me nuclear bombs, I wouldn't do shit with them. But it's like, don't need to give them to me.
I mean, yeah, facts. But if you had nuclear, but I would feel safer with you having nuclear bombs than Trump, right?
Yeah, but I would just rather neither of us have nuclear bombs.
No, facts. You're right. Neither one of you should have nuclear bombs. You wouldn't upload. He might use them.
Okay?
I'm just saying. The nuclear bombs themselves aren't an issue until they're launched, or
Someone said
until
they
they're
might
used to
wipe.
threaten somewhere.
Gogito 9000 said they might wipe Israel out. Actually, yeah. Okay, I might actually use the nuclear bombs, but that's besides the point.
Well, this stream is getting fucked over.
I didn't say why I would use the bombs. I said
Okay.
something somebody else said. And I mean, I could be pointing it out for odd reasons. You know, I said something that somebody else said that happened to be about Israel. I did not agree. I said, now
All
that he
APEC
mentions it,
people, I'm still on your side.
yeah, exactly. No, me too. I see. I just, I'm sorry. I'll call Netanyahu. I got him on my phone. I'll call him. I'll be like, my fault. That was a slip up.
All right.
Just like Peter would in this movie.
No, don't. Come on now. Netanyahu, calling Peter Netanyahu.
No, I'm saying he's friends. He would be friends with Netanyahu if
No,
given
he
the
wouldn't.
opportunity.
No.
Peter, can you find me the identities of everybody who's ever had anything negative to say about Israel?
He would
Absolutely,
never,
Benjamin.
but he
I'll
would
be
never
right back.
do that. He would never do that, though.
Absolutely, Mr. Netanyahu. I'll be right back, Benji. Yeah, all right.
But
I think we've talked about the
yeah, what
Peters for
next? What
long
next?
enough. Um,
You want to talk about fights?
train scene,
It's
please.
very
Sorry.
subjective, but okay, the train scene
Train
is
scene,
not a
please.
fight.
It's part of a fight. It's part of
No, it's
Peter
not.
versus Doc Ock. It's
No,
part of Spidey
no,
versus Doc
no,
Ock. It's part of
no,
Spidey
no,
versus Doc
no,
Ock.
no.
So
I
I will
think
give you
Spider-Man
that
versus
the
the Hulk.
hand. No, Spider-Man versus the Hulk is worse than any fight in Spider-Man 2. But Spider-Man versus the Hand at the end, that has choreography that I'll like be honest. Like there's probably I could give it to that if we're to, but just choreography isn't everything in a fight because I think that Peter feels more believably in danger. I am even saying counting the fight with the Hulk and everything. Peter feels more believably in danger against Ock twice than he does in any
I
fight
don't
in Brand New
disagree.
Day.
I, I
Okay.
I don't disagree, but I like that. I liked it.
So
I like that
you
this Peter's not like heavily in danger.
okay. I think that it
I thought it made
amplifies
it.
the stakes
My bad.
for
Go ahead.
me. I think that it elevates the stakes for me if you know there's a real threat of Peter dying, but I can see what you're saying. Like there's this sense of security you get with
Yeah,
Spider-Man when he fights.
exactly.
Okay.
There's a sense, and I think it creates a really cool dynamic with the fights when it's like, is he gonna go fucking like berserk at any point in time? Because
Yeah,
they
I
set it
agree
up.
with that. That is more of the threat of the movie. Is
Yeah,
not is Peter gonna be okay, but is everybody else gonna be okay? Yeah.
like they
I
set it
don't
up
like
with the
how
Scorpion thing though. Like so,
yeah.
like when he fights Scorpion, he fucks the cop up by mistake. So when he starts fighting Hulk, I'm like, holy shit! If he goes crazy with Hulk, what the fuck is
Yeah.
like? What's gonna go on? I will say though, the fact that they didn't do anything with that, I kind of view as a negative. Like I wish he would
Yeah.
have went berserk a second time.
I
But
think that him again, that's another thing I was going to bring up. I think that him not doing it against the Hulk was like a pretty big missed opportunity because I mean that's the time to have it
yeah,
happen right
Hulk should
there.
have shattered the inhibitor in yeah.
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 Um but
But I
shit.
still think it was better. Because because of the self actualization scene at the end.
Okay.
Because at that point, you know, when he's getting fucked up by the hand, I want him to go berserk because I want
Yeah.
him to go, you know, give up his
No,
green
the
rig.
part at the end of the hand fight where he just fucking shoots the web everywhere is like sick as hell.
Yes,
I agree.
yes. Like he
But
shoots the
you
web
do
everywhere,
have
then
to
uses the
you
same webs to go back up to break into the door.
you have to admit that the Auk fight on the train before he stops the train has a lot of like him like bending backwards. You know, when the other train is oncoming and it's about to hit him, that shit is fire. Um,
I won't admit. So I'll admit this, and I'll admit this. You had to admit something. Well, you already did with the hand thing, so it's fine. So
yeah.
I'll give you this too. Peter returned to cindering the clock hand
Yes,
at Ock
yes. Yeah,
is
that's the next thing I was
fucking
gonna bring up.
fire.
Have you seen the edit where like it's like Ock throws Aunt May and then he does the return to sender move
No,
by grabbing Aunt May and throwing it at Doc Ock?
no, I have not seen that.
He fucking throws the web holding Aunt May at Doc Ock and just chucks her at him. It's funny as fuck. But yeah, I just think that like Peter having to work so hard is consistent with the themes that I've been talking about earlier. Again, like you said though, I can see like the appeal of like oh, Spider-Man's here, everything's gonna be okay. That's why I like the suit design in the Raimi movie so much because he just feels so powerful and dominant because of the way the suit looks. But yeah, I really like how much tension there is in every fight in Spider-Man 2, especially those last couple, the one at the warehouse and the one on the train. I can give you choreography in the case of Peter versus the Hand only,
Bro,
but I think
The Hulk too.
no, I think that
Dude, the
Peter
Hulk
versus
too,
Doc
bro.
Ock is better than Peter versus the Hulk
Bro,
choreography wise.
dude,
I'm sorry.
when Peter's like swinging through what building are damage control? When he's swinging
Yeah.
through the windows of the damage control building to pin Hulk to the buildings that could put the inhibitor on him, that shit is so fire, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
but here,
like
hold
bro,
on.
look at this shit, bro.
All right, yeah, you can
You're
show me
stream.
this scene, then I'll show you my
Look
scene.
at this.
Here we go. Yeah, I know.
Like
This part is cool.
like he never misses a beat, bro. These POV shots.
Yeah, this is cool. I agree.
All right, what's scene from Spider-Man 2 you want to show me?
Okay, let's look at the whole clock tower into train fight of Spider-Man versus Doc Ock.
I could have just streamed that too. Right
The
here.
other thing I'll say is the feeling of like finality and drama you get from it act like being like Doc Ock and not just like the Hand who you don't like we don't really know anything about the Hand. But like we had Doc Ock built up to for the whole movie. Like I think that elevates these fights a little more.
I agree, speaker. I'm not streaming this shit for y'all. The niggas trying to get me copyright. I just got out of copyright hell.
Like this part, the return. Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro. We agree that this
this is
part is
yes,
sick.
yes.
And then Ott grabs it back, rips it in half.
How the fuck?
He's like back flipping off the buildings and shit. Then he pulls them down and they land on the fucking train at the last second. It's so sick. Like this feels so larger than life because
They
they're
don't
moving
address
through
what
the
the
city as
hand.
they
Hold
do.
up, this nigga said they don't address what the hand's motivations are. They don't have any fucking motivations. They just
They're
work
being
for the
mind controlled.
damage control. Yeah, they're being mind controlled when they attack
Like, bro,
Spider-Man.
these weaves that Toby is doing, like, come on, bro. Like,
This is
look at
cool.
this.
This is like, I
Like
mean, bro, like I'm
he
not gonna say anything bad about this fight.
could you imagine seeing this and seeing Tom versus Hulk and being like, yeah, but that's some dude.
Spider-Man versus Electro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
But no, bro, getting like launched right through this fucking bridge, and then because the train is moving, just lining himself up to punch Ock on the way down is so sick.
Nah, I mean, bro, the fight's sick for sure.
I think we're both at a point of relativity for choreography, so we can just move on.
Okay, but Spider-Man 2 has that. What other fights are in Spider-Man 2? That's the only good one. Brand New Day has Scorpion, Hulk, and
No,
and the
no,
Hand.
no,
It
no.
does. I'm just saying more
Okay.
good fights, more dynamic cast of villains as well.
What? More dynamic cast of it? No, that's too many
That's
cooks in the kitchen.
no, it's not. Come on, dude. The bank
No,
fight.
no,
Oh,
it's
I
too.
forgot about the bank fight. Yeah,
That's
that
exactly
was
what I was
cool
about to
too.
say.
Yeah,
The bank fight where he saves Aunt May. He
yeah.
has 3 fights with Doc Ock in this movie.
Doesn't the bank fight lead directly into the clock tower? Am I wrong?
No, no. So the bank fight is the first one, and then Peter does the Spider-Man No More thing, and then he gets his powers back, and then he fights on the clock tower, and then they fight on the train, and then at the end they fight in the sinking apartment.
Oh yeah, I was meshing those together in my head. Hmm. I rewatched all the Toby movies like a few weeks ago, but I rewatched them all like back to back to back.
Yeah. I
So
recently rewatched Spider-Man 1 and 2 like last week or something. It was a good time.
you talk about
You'd get
fights.
along with one of my friends. He describes Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin as a Teletubbies villain.
No, I mean the Green Goblin. He's saying some real shit. Obviously, I was exaggerating calling him ass earlier. I don't know if everyone heard that. He says some real shit in that movie. He just says it's so goofy.
It's great.
Misery,
Right,
misery, misery.
we
Like, all
went
right,
over
bro.
villain, we went over Peter, we went over fights, we went over like visuals, we went over like theme. I feel like we're good to just move to conclusion.
Dude, the visuals. I want like I want an explanation on the visuals thing again. I'm
Here,
not
hold
gonna
on.
lie,
I got to take 5. I'm gonna be right back.
but dun, 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 dun. I don't get the visuals thing either. I would like to know what he's. I want to know what he's talking about. I feel like earlier I was just being too dismissive of it. But if it's actually something like if there's actually some like substance there, then I want to talk about it. Your stream is compatible with my iPhone 6. He was talking about the visuals thing. You weren't engaging. Yeah, I wasn't engaged. I was saying why I wasn't engaging. I was just like, I think the visuals is far too subjective for us to even debate over. That was like that was my point there. John, yes, yes. I'm completely free tomorrow. I'm completely free. Literally whenever you can text me. Can we start some beef tomorrow? Yeah, we can beef tomorrow. Yeah, it's subjective and relative, but you can still argue for it. No, like I get we can argue for it, but like, okay, let's say this, right? Furious. Let's say Swag says that what was he saying earlier? He said Spider-Man 2 had better colors, right? Okay, let's say for example, I were to say that um Brand New Day, Brand New Day, while it had lower tones of color, it it used its color palette better than Spider-Man 2, right? What about that? What about that interaction makes one thing better than the other? Because if he already values the brighter colors more, I value the other thing more. What makes one better than the other? I feel like if we talk about like plot holes or something, for example, because I mean I'm very easy on plot holes. Like, I'm not as big on plot holes as some other people are. But if we talk about plot holes, for example, I think if I were to bring up a plot hole like, oh, Peter doesn't have his mask on, everyone should know who he is in one scene. But that's not integral to the movie, right? If like I bring that up, if Swag brings up a plot hole that like breaks Brand New Day, like the story shouldn't continue, then like we have a quantifiable difference there. You know what I'm saying? Just Spider with the spider in it. So you like the first movie of each one. Got it. Bum, 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 bum. Visuals help us engage in the Spider-Man movie. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Spider-Man 3 got so much hate on release when I thought it was pretty good. I like Into the Spider-Verse more than Across the Spider-Verse. I mean, you can see it on my list. Spider-Man 3 is ass. Come on, bro. The good parts of Spider-Man 3 are really good. Facts. I think Spider-Man 3 is really good in general. I watched it. I mean, I watched actually when I watched the Spider-Man movies, I didn't watch them all back to back. I watched Spider-Man 1 and 2 back to back. Then I watched 3 a little bit later. 3 is the one that's like, most recently on my mind or most fresh on my mind. Spider-Man 3 is good. I don't see why a lot of people hate it so much. It does have a lot to juggle, for sure. It does have a lot to juggle. But I think it's juggling. I'll say that. It's got a lot to juggle and that shit's sitting there juggling, dude. Like, dude, Peter's getting shit done in Spider-Man 3. He's getting shit done. People I don't know. My bad. Let me see. Big Brother Spider-Man is watching. Uh Telepath deserve to be locked up. They are all evil people who do heinous deeds. Jean, Charles, Emma, any X-Men comic will prove telepath aren't people. Holy shit. Appreciate the membership, Captain Cat. But did you sacrifice the good because of Bobby? Make Bobby a good villain. I mean, Bobby is low key underrated. I can't even lie. Guys, I love your stuff, but 6 win WYR rewatch DB Evolution Task 2 or Last Airbender, which is 2 times worse each time you finish 100 hours. Bro, I don't know what the hell this shit is saying. Did you forget the MCU Peter's Iron Man's son that he never had swag? That he never had at the stuff he learned from him will always come up. Peter pinning Hulk had oh yeah, I read that one already. All right, let me go back to the other thing. Ban him. What's he saying? Into the Spider-Verse high key worse than TASM 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm glad he got banned. Fuck no. Shit not happening. Where's Swag? He said he had to take 5. I don't think he knows what that means. Can you give him a opinion on why Far From Home is that high? Okay. So I really like Far From Home. I really like Far From Home. I love where should I start? Where should I start? Okay, so we'll start with some simple things, right? So I love the suit that he has in Far From Home. I love the fight with Peter on the bridge with the drones is my favorite Spider-Man fight in any of the movies. I love the fact that Peter has to learn that being a hero is not just some hobby that you can like be on and off from. Like I think that shit I thought that was a really cool character arc. Cause like, Peter in Homecoming, he like he gets off school, he goes and does Spider-Man stuff for a while, and he comes home and goes to sleep and whatnot, right? Uh Rinse and repeat day in and day out virtually. And in Homecoming, Peter has to learn to be a hero. Like he has to learn what it means to be a hero, essentially, right? It's his first movie. He doesn't really know. I love that he learns that, but then he has to learn, well, nigga, now you're in it. Like you can't just choose to not be a hero sometime. You can't just be a normal kid because you're not a normal kid. I love that whole arc. I also love the movie does this very implicitly, but it does this thing where like Peter's trying to emulate and live up to Tony, and he gets this speech from Happy, and he goes. A lot of people criticize this, and I didn't get it. So he goes to the back to like start making the suit, and it starts playing a song from the same band that they used to like use for Tony's themes and whatnot. And what I took from it was once Peter stopped trying to emulate Tony and just be himself, that's when he would grow to be like the Iron Man level. That's what I took from that. And I thought that was really cool. Have you seen Andor? No, not yet. Tony Stark is a war criminal. He also saved the universe, though. I think Tom Holland's gonna get a symbiote next movie. I don't know. I mean, as much as I rag on the symbiote, I hate when the post credit scenes in movies are just nothing. So I mean, I suppose it kind of needs like there needs to be something there. So I ain't living on Namex 5 minutes. He didn't save Thanos' army. They were evil. They were all attacking the Earth. He was on a bit of a clock. I don't know if you remember. Palestinians get called evil in the same way? No, they don't. What? Thanos' army is actively attacking Earth. The Palestinian people are not actively attacking Israel. Maybe Hamas is, but that's not all of Palestine. The same way, or unlike how all of Thanos' army is attacking Earth. Prolapse is just lying. Where's the UFC? Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Will this stay on the channel? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it will. It will. How to improve TASM 2. I think, I think, you improve TASM 2 making Peter remove the whole opening scene. Okay. Remove the whole opening scene. Take out the whole thing with Peter's parents. Take all of that shit out. Then you have Peter when he gets there, when he gets to uh that's already a massive improvement, by the way. When Peter gets to Rhino, for one, put Rhino in something heavier, like put Rhino in something harder to stop, and have Peter try his hardest to stop Rhino, and just have him fail. Like you can have the same things happen, but just have him fail in the end. Um, like when he's plowing through traffic and whatnot. Uh, I say don't make Peter and Harry friends. Don't make them friends. Have Harry just be some random rich guy who comes into town trying to contact Spider-Man. Um, Maybe you could play into that whole like Peter is broke thing, and that's why he entertains the meat in the first place that people seem to love so much. I don't really care if Peter's broke. I'm not gonna lie. Then, uh, what else would I change? I would change Electro's design. You could just make it fit the No Way Home design if you want. Maybe give him a little bit more colors for the comic people who love that shit. Mm, I think that's enough improvements. Oh, also have I would have Peter give Harry some of his blood and have what he comes up with be the goblin serum. I'm making two words. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Who would I be? How much screen time do I want? I want as much screen time as Tom Holland. I'm not settling for nothing less. All right. What are your thoughts on Electro and his soundtrack? Electro sucks. His soundtrack, I don't know. Apparently, I haven't paid enough attention to the music in these movies. Look, I was trying to wait for Swag to get back. I have to piss. If he comes back, tell him I went to piss. All right, I'm back. Du, 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 du. It's storming outside. You got Joe Rogan. Yeah, bring that nigga, man. I got something to say to him, man. I got Ilya smoking Makachev at 55. Same. You said I didn't wash my hands. Yeah, I didn't wash my fucking hands. I took a shower, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, I took a whole shower. How about that? What's Swag doing? He said something about Netanyahu. You didn't flush. I didn't flush. I didn't wash my. You niggas think I went into the bathroom, pissed, and walked out? Come on now. I think I'm stupid. I don't know how to judge writing and analysis characters like y'all. I don't. I don't even think I do that particularly well. Judging writing is weird. I'm not gonna lie because I mean I've said this before. I don't think that there is any like objectivity there. I think that there's things that a lot of people are going to uniformly agree on. Like most people, I was talking about it earlier, most people are going to agree that plot holes are a bigger issue than than I do. I don't think that plot holes are all that big of an issue. Obviously, it depends on the plot hole, right? Some people think that foreshadowing is like very great. I don't think foreshadowing is all that. So Like, I don't think that there's any objectivity when judging those things. And when it comes to character analysis, I'm far more interested in learning more about a character than like how good a character is. Because like a character can be very good on the surface level, and then I go to look into them and they're not really anything, you know? And a character could be ass and then have a lot behind them. Uh, Sakura is a good example of this. Like, I don't like Sakura on the surface, but I would be lying if I said that there wasn't a lot behind Sakura. It just doesn't matter to me. Goku's a good example of the opposite. Like, I like Goku on the surface, and then I can look into Goku and I can find a whole bunch of things behind him that I really like. You have 5 examples of a plot hole that bothers me. See, that's hard. That's hard. Get give me some series to work with or something. Plot holes that bother me. Plot holes from 2002. I mean, I guess you could call it the. I don't think Peter has enough justification to not give Harry his blood. If you want to call that a plot hole, I probably wouldn't be opposed to it. That one definitely bothers me. Marvel in general, don't. I'm not as familiar with like Marvel in general. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Ball doesn't have any plot holes that bother me. The one Dragon Ball plot hole I can think of is the the 8 month Dragon Ball refresh from the first arc to Red Ribbon Army. I think Minato having KCM is probably a plot hole. That doesn't bother me though. I don't really care about that. Is there a JJK plot? I don't think there are JJK plot holes. There are some inconsistencies though. Can't Minato and Kurama have befriended each other in the Reaper? No, no, no. That part is fine. I'm talking about when they got out of the Reaper belly, Kurama should have been separated the same way everyone else was, but he was still sealed in Minato. So it's like Orochimaru cuts open the Reaper belly. He gets his arms back. Those were sealed inside Hiruzen. Hashirama and Tobirama came back. They were sealed in Hiruzen. But Minato and Kurama are still just together. Goku Black existing in the anime, I'd say that's okay. I agree, but there's like just kind of like a loophole here, right? For me personally, and that's that I have never seen time travel tackled well. So like I find the issue to me is that time travel is in the story to begin with. Goku's Black existence is just like a fault from that. Because literally every time we go into time travel, there's some type of bullshit going on. Demon Slayer. I don't remember Demon Slayer having any plot holes. No Way Home is getting overhated. Probably. I mean, I still really like No Way Home. Like me and Swag both have it lower than we used to. I still really like the movie. I have a lot more issues with it now. Is there an AOT plot hole? Not that I can remember. Itachi's age and Orochimaru leaving the Akatsuki bother you? No, because Itachi's age is only in the data book. We don't have a confirmed age for Itachi in the manga, so there's no issue for me. Why didn't Peter May don't forget Spider-Man? I think the issue was because the spell that broke the universe in the first place, it broke because he wanted people to remember that he was Peter. So in order to fix it, everybody went away. Which theoretically, that should fuck over the other universes too. Jaden, I needed to call you back the other day. You called me when I was asleep, so my bad. Play a new Marvel fighting game? No, I didn't play it. It was good, Leaf. I missed the whole damn stream. Yeah, you did.
To go fight Doc Ock. My ability to live my life and be Spider-Man, it's really coming to a head. I feel like I'm having to make a choice.
Do, do you are you trying to claim you're Spider-Man?
I'm just saying I think it's very thematically relevant.
I mean, I guess.
I really think it is.
When Frieza said, Nemec's gonna blow up in
What?
5 minutes.
What?
You remember that? When Frieza said Nemec's gonna blow up in 5 minutes?
Oh yeah, you're saying that was my take 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey bro, you keep it up. I'll fuck your life up, kid.
Y'all have no idea.
Anyway, you wanted me to clarify the visuals point?
Yeah, so I was saying
Nah, just kidding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well damn. But I was saying to chat,
Sorry.
like my all right, yeah, you made a good joke, dude. Calm down.
No, I'm laughing at something that somebody texted me. I'm not laughing at myself. I do sound like an asshole, though.
You sound like you're
I'm...
dying at your own joke.
All right, no.
No, but so
Someone
saying,
says Swag's list is bad, man. That's not my fault. No, go ahead.
no,
Go
no.
ahead.
Someone's go at that nigga.
Yeah, Swag's list is bad, man. It's not. Spider-Man 2 is the best one. Into the Spider-Verse in the top 3 makes sense. It's a good top 4 at the very least. I know that much is not controversial. Where I start getting in trouble is putting Spider-Man 3 at number 5. So 5 to 7 can be ordered anyway. I think I'm leaning towards putting Homecoming at 6. I could put Homecoming all the way up to 5. But yeah, go ahead.
Homecoming's underrated
It is. It's John Watts' best movie for sure.
for sure. But I was
You
telling
like Far
Chad
From Home more.
with. Oh yeah. I forgot.
Bro, you said for
But
sure
I'm
with so
thinking,
much
I'm
conviction.
thinking John Watts. I'm thinking Homecoming, No Way Home. I'm not thinking Far From Home.
What, because it's ass?
What's ass?
Far From Home? You're saying like I'm not thinking of that movie because it's
No,
so
no,
ass.
no,
Like
no,
that's what
no,
that
no,
gives to
no,
me.
no. It's nigga. I have it better than the other. Of course, I don't think it's ass.
No. I know. I'm fucking with you. Someone said Spider-Man 1 over Brand New Day, huh? Yes.
No, fuck no.
Yes.
But I was telling the chat about the visuals thing. Because I felt like I was just like pushing it off. But if there's like some substance here, then obviously I want to talk about it. But
Yeah.
my issue with the visuals thing is like I I don't know how to engage with like, okay, you think the visuals for this shit is really good. You think it has a really strong visual identity or whatever the fuck. I don't know how to engage with some shit that I don't think matters at all.
Yeah, you can just say you don't think it matters and we can move on.
But I want to know why you think it matters.
I think that visual storytelling is pretty important. And, you can. I think I'm getting a phone call. 1 second.
Take 5. He'll be back in 10 years. What kind of ringtone was that? This nigga has an Android. You know, it'd be so fucked up if the call he got was from his wife. She's like, yeah, my bad. I just burnt down the fucking house. Swear's gonna come back clearly coughing from smoke, trying to act like his house isn't in flames. Yeah, about the visuals. Like, bro, Swag, is your house on fire, dude? No. You hear the smoke alarms going off? I swear, you can go handle the house. But he's like, no. My house is fine. Nothing's on fire. here's here's cats in the background fucking screaming because they're on fire. Bro, Swag, go handle your fucking house, bro. Holy shit. Because the funny thing is, it's like, why is he ignoring it? Like, we're just talking about Spider-Man. Like, nigga, your house is on fire. Go deal with that. And he's not uploading, so I mean, it's not like, you know. 6, I think you're bored. Man, I'm not bored. Leave me the fuck alone. So I do anything but upload. That nigga went and got married, bro. Can you believe that? This nigga went and got married instead of uploading. Like, that's crazy. I need to upload as well, though.
My ability to be Spider-Man and also live a normal day-to-day life is just so it's really being tested by the events of this narrative.
Is your house on fire?
No.
I told you he's trying to ignore it.
Bro. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I just I value visual style a lot, especially for like a movie. And I think if like every frame of the movie is pretty to look at, whether or not something like something that's otherwise visually interesting is happening, um, I think that strengthens the watching experience a lot, like significantly. So I think that strong visuals like Spider-Man 2 has are, one of the most important things in a movie for me. I can like really mess with a movie if it doesn't have that going for it, but I think that like I'm willing to let go of a lot for a movie that looks as good as Spider-Man 2 does.
So okay, I get that kind of, but okay. So when we're debating over a movie, right, and we talk about which movie is better, because which movie is better is so subjective. I
Yeah.
think that there needs to be common ground, right? Like, okay, you thought Peter is better than Spider-Man 2. I thought Peter's better than Brand New Day. You thought Doc Ock was better than Jean Grey. You thought
Yes.
Spider-Man 2 had better fights. Okay, so there's common ground on all these topics that we can go through. Like, no, I think this is better. But when there's no common ground, where there's, you care about it, I don't, and then when we get into it, it's like, well, I don't even know how to necessarily quantify this stuff. Then I don't know. I just don't know how to argue over that.
If you want to move on from it, we can, bro.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah. All right. I think we went over everything. We can go to conclusion.
All right. Swag never scaled his character, so speedless
Whatever,
one shot.
bro. My character fought and beat a character who was beating the fucking brakes off of yours. So
Are you talking about Doc Ock?
talking about the Goblin.
When Tom wanted to, he put belt to ass on Goblin.
When Goblin wanted to, he put belt to ass on Tom.
Yeah, but Tom, I mean, he wasn't trying.
This is pointless. Let's move on to conclusion for that. I started, so you can start conclusion.
Here's dough to help Swag build a new house after the fire. You got $5. It's not gonna help much, but all right. So for the visuals point, as I said, I think that when we're debating something so subjective, if there's something that one person just does not value, then I mean it's kind of impossible to argue over. For the Peter point, I mean I think it's very clear, very demonstrable that Peter is far easier to feel for Peter in Brand New Day as opposed to Spider-Man 2. He just goes through so much more. He's got so much more shit going on than Peter Spider-Man 2. Um I think that Brand New Day has better fights in general. Like, I don't think that there's a fight in Spider-Man 2 that's better than a fight in Brand New Day. But I also think, even if you think that the Doc Ock fight is better than the fights in Brand New Day has three amazing fights to it. Or Spider-Man 2 just doesn't have that. It's just like the variety. I thought Jean Grey was a better villain than Doc Ock. What else did we talk about? Was that it?
I think that was it actually. Like Peter, villain, yeah.
Jean Grey, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Visuals, fights, yeah. I think that was the whole shit.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. In conclusion, I think that everything that I said that I value about Spider-Man 2 just adds up to a very complete, very unique um movie experience that I mean people are still talking about, 22 years later, for a reason. I think that it's just this really crazy fire concoction of like all of these. It's just greater than the sum of its parts. Like I mentioned, the visuals, the villain, the main character, the fights. Um, Even though I will grant, like Brand New Day is not lacking in like some of these areas. People clearly relate to Tom. They relate. Or they mess with the action scenes. I think the way all of this stuff is implemented in Spider-Man 2 is so much more memorable. I think the drama is better. Peter is just so easy to relate to, and so easy to empathize with. And not to say that Tom isn't, but I mean, I think that Toby's Peter is just on a different level. I think that Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is one of the most memorable villains of all time. People have been talking about him for 20 years. They're going to be talking about him for 20 more. The fights, I mean, you can definitely say that Brand New Day had more fights. I'm going to argue quality over quantity and say that the peaks in Spider-Man 2 are just, I mean, you got the train scene. You got Peter stopping the train. And Six even agreed that that's the best scene in any of these movies. So, yeah.
I also disagreed that it was part of the fight, by the way.
He did disagree that it was part of the fight, but he agreed that it was the best scene in any of these movies. All right. Now you can throw up the poll. And if I win, you can say it's nostalgia. If you win, you can say it's, or I can say it's recency bias. Where's the poll?
Oh,
Stalling,
damn, nigga, I'm writing
stalling,
it.
stalling, stalling, stalling. These stalling tactics. Someone said put an option for none. Somebody had to win. I mean, I guess you could vote for draw, but that's not what none means. I know Six just voted for himself, by the way.
You
Tell me he
can't
didn't.
vote for yourself when you put a poll up.
Uh, well, see, that's how you know I'm honorable, because I didn't even know that. Did you put the fucking epic rap battle tagline?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to entertain suggesting that we do that ever.
What?
No, I'm not even gonna say it.
Oh, let me reach it.
An epic. No, I'm saying the who won, who's next, you decide. That
Oh,
implies that we should do an epic rap battle of history, which I will not be entertaining.
you don't fuck with rap battles of history or something?
You think we should do a Swagkage versus Six
Well,
epic
no,
rap
no,
battle?
no, 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 no.
Okay,
But the
that's
way
what
you
I'm.
were saying it is like you didn't fuck with it.
Someone said I'll pay $600 for a rap battle. If you pay $600 each, I'll do it. I imagine if for $600 I can't like troll.
We're not rappers. We're gonna have to troll. When's the set debate? I I mean I venture to say October.
Spooky and Halloween.
I venture to say October probably.
Bro, you got washed. This is crazy.
They're all biased because you haven't been uploading. It's the only swag content
What?
they've gotten.
That doesn't even make fuck. Doesn't even make any sense.
Fuck y'all, Chet. Y'all let me down.
First you lost to Batman, then you lost to Swag. You really fell
Batman?
off. Yeah, Ken Rock said so.
That nigga flipped on his judgment, no troll.
He actually did. He changed his fucking mind.
Shad never sent me. I
Ex-
gotta get the recording of that.
Extreme high diff, he said.
No. He didn't say he
Yeah, he
didn't
said
give a
extreme high
diff.
diff for you, not even extreme high diff for
No.
Batman.
I'm saying because he changed his judgment to Batman. Then we talked to him, and he changed it again. He didn't give a diff this time.
Oh, I see.
I'm ending the poll now.
Yeah, stop the count, he said.
66-34. Better luck next time, buddy. All right, no contention.
Yeah, for me. 66-34 for me.
No, for me.
I have the screenshot right here that I will send to you. I mean,
Bro,
I didn't want to
six
screenshot
is
it.
tripping.
Swag also took multiple 5 minutes to go collect his evidence. They caught me prepping. Could you imagine if I was actually going to like watch Spider-Man 2 or some shit?
What do you
Like I
mean?
couldn't just do that in call. Like if I
Oh.
was like fucking sweating, like fuck, I wouldn't open like fucking Disney Plus or whatever.
the Oh yeah, we gotta get you a date with that one nigga.
What? Which
What?
individual?
Um, I don't want to
Talking
spoil it
about?
for Chad.
Oh yeah.
This nigga.
Yeah.
I was
No, I
supposed to talk to him about it whenever we were all supposed to talk whenever you got back. Then you said you were sick, so I was like, oh, I won't bother
I was
again.
sick as fuck, bro.
So yeah, we gotta talk to that nigga. No, not NC Hammer. I told him about NC Hammer.
Well, NC Hammer.
Misdirection. He hasn't said anything yet. He hasn't given me his answer yet.
He would probably do Itachi versus Jiraiya.
Yeah.
I'll take Jiraiya. No, I'm playing. I think 6 would block me if I took Jiraiya over Itachi.
If you're debating NC Hammer on my channel, nigga, I love you for it. You know how much money that stream is gonna make?
Yeah, that's true.
Now, if you
It's
would take it
Daigo
like
Knight, somebody said. Want me to
Dragon
spoil
Knight,
the surprise? It is Daigo Knight. Swagkage versus Daigo Knight. KCM Naruto versus CS2 Hebi Sasuke. Now, you know what I kind of want to do? I want somebody to pay me to, because nobody's going to watch if I do this. I want somebody to pay me to react to Candace Owens versus Andrew Wilson live. That shit was too funny.
you know, all you gotta do is turn on the stream. They will be paying you for it.
No, they won't. Nobody will tune in. Nobody will give a fuck.
Are you joking?
Nobody will care, Brad.
You say so.
Someone said I'll do donuts or donuts. Oh my god, I cannot read worth a fuck, bruh. No, it's okay. I'm not for real. I'm not for real. I'm not charging anybody to react to that. I don't think my analysis would be good enough. I would just call Andrew Wilson like dumb.
I hope we can.
That
I hope
was
we can
like
get both of them. I'm not gonna lie. I hope we can get both of them. The you versus him. I just want to see that. That's just gonna
wait,
be
me
fun.
versus Andrew Wilson. I could
No,
beat
no,
him on
this nigga,
anything.
the nigga in BM, him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just
I
want to
thought you were
see
about to
that.
say me. I thought you were saying me versus Andrew Wilson. I was like, I could probably beat him on anything.
Yeah, yeah. Andrew Wilson's a fucking moron.
Okay, now name all 7. And then she does.
It's like nigga.
Bro, did you catch the clip where she was like, the next 2 were related to witness tampering, the next 2 were related to obstruction of justice? And he was like, okay, what specifically? And she was like, what do you mean? He was like, what specifically were the charges? And she was like, they're both witness tampering and obstruction of justice. And she's like, there's not any more. And she's like, witness tampering, obstruction of justice, obstruction of justice. Those are the 4 charges. And he's like, okay, go ahead. It's like, bro, you can't.
Like you can't make this shit up, bro.
Oh my
And
god, dude.
I hate being on Candace Owens' side.
Yeah, that's the worst part. You think Kirk had Jiraiya versus Itachi because he ran? Oh, 100%. Kirk would be a Jiraiya Glazer.
Yeah, you say some stupid shit too.
Yeah.
Kirk would have been the type of nigga, like, if he watched Naruto or read Naruto, he'd be the type of nigga to say, like, Naruto would support Trump. He'd be arguing over that shit.
Have you seen the clip where like Tim Pool is arguing that like Captain America is deontological and Thanos is utilitarian, so Thanos would support socialism?
No. Thank God I didn't see that.
And Sam Cedar is like, I don't care.
You said you're LARPing on your own fan base.
I'm LARPing on my own fan base. What does that mean?
But they've been saying this all chat. Like, bro, they hate that you have No Way Home at 10.
It's not good. I mean, you agree with me that it's the worst Watts movie.
Yeah, but why do you think, like, I still think it's good though. You don't think it's good. That's crazy.
It's so corny, bro. I don't like feeling pandered to. It's one of my biggest pet peeves.
You don't like feeling
And
pandered.
especially on rewatch, it just goes
Oh
it
yeah,
goes
yeah,
downhill.
yeah. On rewatch, it drops for sure.
It's bad. It's a very bad rewatch situation.
It wasn't like that for a while because when No Way Home came out, I watched it I watched it a few times when it came out. I probably watched it like 5 or so times from 2021 to uh whenever it came out to like a year later. I probably watched it like 5 times in that span. And then I didn't watch it for a
Appreciate it,
while, and I
Leaf.
watched it like a year ago, and that's when I gained my recent
I'm
opinion about it.
I'm cool at this time tomorrow for reacting to the Sakura video.
Oh yeah, bet. All right, well, we'll do that tomorrow then, Leaf.
Okay, I'll do it on my stream. Well, we can both stream it, I guess.
So do you?
Yeah.
Oh, is that pandering? No, yeah, I'll do it on my stream. I hate feeling pandered to.
I think that is very rational. That's not an
Explain a little
unreasonable
bit
thing.
more. Explain a little bit more.
Like, I hate it. Like, when somebody is like doing something nice for you, it's like it feels awesome, right? When somebody's doing something nice for you because they want you to acknowledge that they're doing something nice for you, it doesn't feel as good. That's No Way Home.
Hmm. You just mean in the in the shit you watch. I mean, I can get behind that.
Very insincere.
Like when games allow mods, I don't like to
Yeah.
use mods in them.
Yeah, like when they have like a mod menu at like on the main menu, it's like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Like, nah, I'm not gonna install anything. But when it feels like I shouldn't have the mods, I
Yeah,
want the
exactly.
mods. And I guess that wasn't a bad take.
You were trying to clown me for it, bro.
It just sounded funny. So, what do you think about Invincible? Leon asked.
Invincible's pretty good. Overall, at least at its peak, I liked The Boys better. Now I don't know. I think The Boys series finale was like really overhated though. I thought that
Really
episode was
overhated.
yeah, that was the best episode of the whole season. And then people were like, "This is where
No.
the show finally went downhill." Yeah, it was.
Nah, episode one. Episode one
Either
had to
episode
be.
one or the finale was the best. Yeah.
They were clearly the two best, yeah. I yeah, the finale was super overhated. I still thought that was the weakest season of The Boys, but I felt like I was getting hit with hella revisionist history with The Boys. While season
Yeah.
five was coming out, everyone was like, "Bro, this show's been ass since season two." I'm like, "What the what?"
I remember that, and everybody was saying that season two was good when it came out. I remember, like, people, like, if you watch video reviews from the time, people are like, "Yeah, season two's not quite as good as season one, but it's still good." And then everybody glazed season three, and then like around like halfway through season five, people were like, "Yeah, this shit fell off forever ago. Season one was the only good season. It was only okay." And I was like, "Bro, you watched the whole show. You don't feel that way."
I'm saying, like, bro, I was like, oh, just a minute ago, we were all excited to watch the season five premiere. What the fuck? The same thing happened with Stranger Things. When Stranger Things was coming out, season five, everybody was like, "Bro, this shit hasn't been good since season one." I'm like, "There's just no fucking way." Like, I know
I actually did feel that way. I hate watched seasons two through five of Stranger Things.
two might even be a little understandable. Season three of Stranger Things was gas. I know,
No,
I know that's unpopular. I know people hated season three, but season two or season three was fucking fire, and I love season four too.
no, season four. I mean, you can say I was consistent on this. I told you I didn't like
Yeah,
season four
yeah,
when it came out.
yeah. You were.
I didn't turn around. A lot of people I saw turn around, like people who were gassing up season four. I saw them on Twitter, like, "Whoa, yeah, this show's so bad now," and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. Stand on what you said."
What show had the worst fall off? It
Game of
has to be
Thrones.
Yeah, it has to be Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones had the worst fall off, bro. It went from like the best show on TV
So
to
the
like internet
worst.
laughing stock. Yeah.
Oh,
Like season 8 is horrible.
I actually still think to this day that Game of Thrones has the worst fictional ending ever.
I mean, it's definitely the biggest downgrade, right? And
Yeah,
it legitimately makes me want to do bad things to David and Dan.
yeah. Like it makes me so upset thinking about it. Like I have all the emotions for the last season of Game of Thrones. Like all the negative emotions. I have anger, regret, sadness,
Yeah.
everything for season eight. It's not just a downgrade, it's actually bad. Yeah, but like relatively though, for
That's the
sure.
thing, right? Like if like the last season of like You was just bad, like was as bad as Game of Thrones season 8, it would be like, "Oh, okay, like whatever." I don't care. Cuz like You is good, but it's not like it's like McDonald's TV. Like Game of Thrones was like prestige, like a fucking Emmy factory. Um some of the craziest twists I've ever seen, and then season 8 is just dog shit. There's one good moment in season 8, and it's the shot of Amelia Clark in front of the dragons.
Yeah. Like season 8 is dead ass. Episode 1, nothing happens. Episode 2, nothing happens. Episode 3, the battle of the what is it? Long night. That bullshit happens. In episode 4,
The
nothing
Battle
happens.
of the Long Night, bro. When I was watching this with with somebody who I'm not really like cool with anymore. This fucking chud ass dude screamed so geeked when Arya dropped down to kill the Night King. And I was like, no, bro. Like I slid down in my chair and put my head in my hands.
Okay, now I have to come clean on this.
Oh no, he shut it
Hold
out.
on,
He
when I
shut it
was,
out when it
because I
happened.
was watching it live, okay? I was watching it live. When Arya did that shit, I was like, holy shit. I was like,
Arya is
holy
Azor
fuck.
Ahai. Arya is Azor Ahai. It's true.
No, but I had to come clean. 6 no, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but I had to come clean. Will George ever finish the books? Yeah, he'll
It's
finish them.
starting to look bleak, but I think like if he reaches like 80, he's gonna lock the fuck in.
Yeah. Wait for George to lock in. Right now he's not locked in. And
Oh
I
my god,
do
if he
think,
feels the pressure and he like, oh,
yeah.
he's gonna deliver, bro.
And I do think we will get a Dream of Spring way faster than we got
Yeah, I agree. I think
Winter Winter.
it's like for real the Mirror's not, and like just a Dance with Dragons because he realized like I think he had written up to a Storm of Swords, and then like he had all these questions that he had to answer in A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons, and that just created subplot on top of subplot, and it just became really difficult to write.
Yeah. I think
I don't
he'll
envy
finish
his.
strong though. I think he'll
I
finish
agree.
really strong.
I agree with that.
But don't you love when people try to make like they try to make like narrative arguments for real life?
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like people are like, bro, George has
Well,
never
because
finished the
George R. R. Martin
series.
did this, he will do this. As
Yeah,
if it's
like
like,
dude. He's
yeah,
just a guy.
it's funny as fuck, dude.
I might have to read those, but yeah, I gotta read them too. I've only read the first book and a little into the second one.
Oh yeah, finish A Song of Ice and Fire. It's great.
I
I'm
know
glad you're
everything
like
that
not liking
happens.
them.
I know everything that
Yeah,
happens though.
everybody got the Alt Shift X phase after they finished the show, and they're like, okay, what actually happened? Because it can't just be that bad.
I've watched all Shift X's videos so many fucking times. I've watched
I
all of
think I
them multiple
actually have
times.
at least 20 views on each of them.
Yeah. That nigga is thorough.
The way he talks too.
No
Those long,
background music, and he's that goated.
yeah.
That nigga's tough as shit. But
So they can prepare for the long night.
chat,
But what's Cersei's role in all this?
we are ending. You did that's a horrible impression, but chat, he does not sound like that. I urge
The
you
cadence
to
was
go
correct.
watch.
The accent was awful.
Please go watch Alt Shift X's video. I promise he does not sound like that nigga. He's not an Australian. He's a British man. Sadly, he's a British man, but I promise he's good. But yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. It's been 3
Yeah,
hours.
good night, everybody.
Fuck all of you. Except
Somebody said it was a good Shift impression. I don't know.
They're lying. Oh, hold on, my bad. Let me see if I missed any donos. Oh, only the one. Huh. My last Spider-Verse 2 over Spider-Verse 1 over Taz. Oh,
Band.
Oh, God. Equal Homecoming. Oh, God. Equal Spider-Man 2. Oh, God. Oh. Holy
Banned.
shit. Nah, Leaf, this ain't it. Nah. Tasman number. Nah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. What a horrible. Someone type something else so I can end stream on that. I can't end stream on no shit like that, bro.
I love you, Leaf, but that was Leaf that said that?
Yeah, that was Leaf.
Hey, I love you, Leaf. I'll leave it at that.
Tasman sucks. I spoke with